You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
All right, so we kept all it too long. We're going to get into the our commitments, but we want to introduce our host. Now, the bio escaped me. You understand? I wanted to give him his proper sway.
Wow.
His proper sway intro. You understand? But he is Trinidad and Tobago's national pride and joy. He has flown the flag locally, internationally, and regionally. He's been on BT.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
He's been on red carpets.
Down the Monko.
Bang, bang.
You understand? He's the voice of many TV advertisements, radio advertisements. I don't even think he could count how many brands that he's voiced for.
Wow.
How many radio stations that he's worked on.
I could do that. Down the Monko. I could do that. I could do that one.
All right. How many hearts he has broken.
Yeah, that one.
If he's not broken any more hearts.
Yeah, you know that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Jus Jase in the building.
What up? What's up, everybody? Camera. This camera, right? Camera. What's up?
Let me tell you something, guys.
Hi, Anne-Marie.
Jus Jase is in the building, and I am completely nervous.
What you nervous for? I know you since.
I didn't tell you nothing. I ain't telling you nothing, but I'm completely nervous because although I don't even know how I don't even know how you end up even honoring me by knowing my name yet, because
It's simple. It's one name. God bless the dead. Itel D.
Yeah,
Rest
man.
in
Rest in
peace,
peace.
bro.
Itel.
That's how I was introduced to you.
Yeah.
He's the man responsible for introducing me to you.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me paint a little
And
picture.
Bungie Garland.
And Garland.
And Garland.
Garland?
Big up Garland. Yeah.
Big up you,
I think I
Bungie.
know you before Garland. Come on, you see, man.
I knew Bungie before he even blew up.
I know, well, of course, I know Bungie long before.
Remember,
he was in school.
remember the first record you all did that Itel pressed and brought to 19.9 back in the day?
Styles.
Right? It was you, Bungie, a couple others on the record.
Benjai.
I have the record home still.
The white record?
I have it.
Never.
I have it.
Oh my
I have
God.
that.
Never.
I also have your husband's voice on a mixtape rapping with some expletives and so on back in the day.
Yeah, he used
Cuss,
to curse
but bad,
everything.
bad.
Watch
But
me.
no, he was lethal on that mic. So I have
Hip-hop.
it.
Yo,
Yeah.
we need to tell Nathaniel. Somebody tag Nathaniel. Somebody tag Nathaniel Fahrenheit and tell him, and I will tell you a story. Hopefully, how I mash up Galen. He couldn't come around me back then.
Now,
Sometimes.
watch me. JD, lethal.
Yeah, you're watching me
Lethal.
like you're falling all in love with me right now. You didn't know. You didn't know, eh? You didn't know. But all right, guys, but let me tell you something. So this young man, and I have to call him young man because he literally, I know you're definitely older than me, but you don't look older than me.
I'm
so
older
it's
than you by
weird.
far.
By far?
I'm having problems with that.
You
Because
could say your age on the air?
I'm 47.
Good. I'm older than you. Leave it at that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird because
yeah.
I know in my mind.
Up there. I only look young.
You look young.
But I'm up there. I'm up there.
Bro, listen, we need to go into our business because whatever it is you cooking,
It's just
we're going to find out what
positive
it is.
living, being able to sleep with nothing on your conscience,
Yes.
laughing a lot.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And just being me. I'm just happy with life. I'm just good. I've always been good. I'm always a laugh guy. I'm always laughing. So that
Had to be something more than that because
Now, listen, of late, I started to realize how important it is to be holistically okay.
Yeah.
Because it really does show on your face, guys. It shows on your face. What's happening inside shows on the outside. I was telling somebody recently, too, hey, if you don't laugh for the week, you're doing yourself
Your
a
problems.
disservice. Laugh, and laugh with your mouth open, too.
And I like making people laugh too.
Yeah, my father used to say when I was younger, he would come in the room and my sister and I would burst out in laughter.
Right.
And he would say, young ladies are to be seen. And just like that, because he's a teacher.
Okay.
And not heard. Why y'all believe you need to laugh like that? And the more he said that, the more scandalous we laugh. you know?
You and my wife should lie. I just have my wife rolling right through.
you
laugh right through.
you broke your heart just got
No,
broken
people.
up in here.
It's 5 years I'm married now. That's my anniversary on the
People-
4th, May the 4th.
I don't- I don't-
5th
anniversary.
anniversary. 5 years in.
I think there are a lot of women out here don't know you're married.
They
Yeah.
know. Everybody knows I'm married.
No,
I didn't.
I'm married.
Yeah, all right. 5 years. We don't talk
5
about
years, yeah.
that. What make you went down that road and all of that good stuff. But guys, let me just let you know straight up. Let me turn to this camera. Listen, I would have been in my early age, and back in the day, I love hip hop, but internet wasn't accessible. You couldn't just go on YouTube.
Here we go on. He go on YouTube.
Yes,
Yeah, you
yes,
can-
I was pre that. I was
You couldn't
tapes.
go on YouTube. You couldn't go down by air traffic control.
Right.
It was cassettes.
Right.
All right. And the few people who used to do cassettes, Dr. Hyde, Naya
Can I just
Bingi.
interrupt you and say thank you for saying cassettes and not cassette?
The cassette.
I just love it.
The cassette.
Cassette, I love it. Continue.
Was TDK,
TDK. Yeah.
90 minutes, 60 minutes.
Essay.
All right. And, and then even that at one point in time used to have to wait a while to get that. But then when Jus Jase came on radio, I believe it was every Thursday night.
Yeah, that was the hip hop show on 98.9.
Before that, I think it was on 9.5 in the night.
9.5 was Friday nights.
Friday nights was
yeah.
10 to something.
Yeah, it was called Psych. It was called Psych.
See?
And I could give you the history of that. It's an incredible piece of history with that show. Big up to Harold Thompson, veteran journalist. He's on 9.7 right now, Music Radio 9.7. I need to cut your story.
No, go ahead.
But prior to the coup,
Right.
Harold he wanted to touch in both worlds. He wanted to be a news journalist as well as a street DJ / announcer. So you'd hear him reading the news, all proper, and the news and Prime Minister, and then of course you'll hear him on he used to have a show with in effect playing rap records.
Right.
With Dexter Cornell. Big up to Dexter Cornell. And
Dexter, yes.
Yeah, Dexter.
Drop a bomb for Dexter.
Nisa, we're gonna be calling some names. Y'all have no idea what
I
it is.
have no idea what's happening.
Sorry.
But the people know. Who
They'll
watching,
know.
they know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. All right. And the management at the time, they were saying, listen, Harold, you cannot be playing gangster rap and want to go on the People Radio and read news all prim and proper like a journalist. You gotta pick one and go with it. Right?
Because struggle.
Meanwhile, at that time, I just started on radio doing the other side of midnight from 12 midnight to 5 in the morning with Downtown Outlaws. That was on a Monday night from 12 midnight to 5 in the morning.
Yes.
That was the birth of urban radio. I mean, I'm skipping all over the place.
Yeah,
That's all right. That's all right.
That was the birth of urban radio. Urban radio did not exist. Back in them days, it was just 95, 100.
That's it.
The end.
you're welcome.
2 FM stations.
That was it. Yeah.
And they played all sorts of music.
So it was a pillar
Right?
of.
It was a pale hour of stuff. So they said, we want to get these street DJs in on the night to, let's try it. That was Louis Lee Singh's idea. Big up to Louis Lee Singh.
Big up Louis.
Right? And we started that. So fast forward, I was already on the show. They loved me inside of there. They loved my voice, my range, how I presented. That I was totally different from every other person I was on the air at the time.
Yeah.
So they say, listen, Harold, you got to pick one. You're going either so or so.
Right.
Right? And then a little while after that, the coup happened.
Right.
1990. The coup, right?
Yeah.
But you were alive long time
Yeah.
because in the coup I was a little child.
You
Right?
must be yours to anyone.
No.
Let me put it in perspective, all right?
Yeah.
This year, September of this year is going to mark my 33rd year professionally in radio. All right, so I'll leave it at that. That's to give a little perspective.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So backtrack now. So I was on right after the coup is when I came on after midnight.
Right.
When the coup was going on, Harold was on the air doing the either the psych and the show in effect, doing the news, and then they put him on a Friday night. Coup happened, he came off the air, and then he put him back on the air after the coup. But he was so traumatized because if you go to one of my podcasts, I had a podcast I did during the coup called the Mic Drop.
Okay.
Go check that out and check out his interview where he breaks down exactly what happened to him in the coup.
Right.
He was one of the hostages in TBC. So it was a traumatic experience for him. So they were saying, here's what's up. You have to do news, right? And so they were giving him the program on the Friday and pulling it back. So he started to call his show Psych. You know what I mean?
Psych.
I'll give it to you, Psych.
Yeah.
Right? So at the end of it now, when I came on the scene, they say, all right, Harold, you go in news altogether. We giving that show, that Friday show,
Right.
to Jus Jase, who's currently after midnight. So that was the birth of my first prime time show.
That's how it
That's how
started.
it started.
Somebody here says, remember when they say Jus Jase was LL Cool J's outside
I
brother?
was going to get to that because there's no way you could
the
not
Trini
get...
They call me the Trini LL.
Yeah. Were you doing that on purpose?
And LL was my idol. When all right, but before I got into the radio thing, I was a rapper. I was a rapper. You know what I mean? I was hard into it. One Fresh Fest a couple of times. That's how me and Itel D met.
Wow.
In Fresh Fest.
In Fresh Fest, we beat him. God rest he dead, big up Itel D. But me and my crew called the Awesome Force. That was me. My DJ was AK, who was AK from Ghettorians.
Serious?
DJ, that was me and him. We went Eldo together.
Which Eldo? Blue or
Blue.
Oh, hell.
Blue. But
Yeah,
I repeated.
Eldo
I'm a
ran through.
QRC man though. I'm from QRC. And then I repeated fifth form in Eldo.
Oh, okay.
Right?
How the hell you went from curiosity to Eldo?
That's another story again. That's another.
That's trauma.
How long we here today?
2 hours.
All right, we're trying to fit everything in the 2 hours.
That's trauma.
Yeah, now I was a real wild man in QRC, and I was the rap man. The rap bug bit me in QRC days. You know what I mean? Run DMC. And first it was the Sugar Hill Gang thing, but then when Run DMC came out, that was a game changer for me. And after that, then LL Cool J came out. And I looked at LL and I'm like,
came out right after,
I'm looking at LL, I'm saying, but this man is me.
Oh, my.
Dude, listen.
This man is me.
We thought you was LL.
I had the Kangol, like I had the hat like running, but I bought the Kangol.
You ever get
I had
any,
the chains.
you ever get any girls too thinking you was LL Cool J?
Not thinking, but they call me LL. Used to call me LL in school. You know, go check the other girls in, Providence and Francois and LL. Look at LL coming. You know what I mean? I was LL. And then I just started rapping. I started patterning myself after Run DMC. And then when LL came out, I wrote, that was actually the first time I actually listened to a song and wrote all the lyrics of the song and learned the song.
Right.
So you were not just a personality, you were actually some sort of a performer as well.
I was a performer. I come from a family of performers, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah, my mom, her name is Eunice Allen.
Hi, Eunice.
Right? Esteem, if you go, well, I don't know if Google will have it, but if you go look up or talk to some of the greats that, grace the stages of plays in Trinidad and Tobago, Little Carib Theatre, all the big playwrights, Derek Walcott, Loveless, right? My mom she's a Cacique Award winner.
Ooh.
Right, she's up there with the greats. Errol
she up there,
Jones,
yeah.
this guy got name slipping me. He died. Godfrey CD? No, can't remember. But my mom is up there, so she's an actress. All right, the last thing she did on screen. Remember Marshall Montano's movie Bazudi?
Yes.
Remember, yes.
Remember there was a scene where he came and his grandmother. She had a non-speaking role. Grandmother came to him on the construction site and I think she hit him.
The tap.
The tap, yes.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's my mother.
Oh,
That's my mom.
your mom
Yeah, I
indeed.
can remember.
Okay.
Right, so if you
So she
see
come
her
from
face,
the
you'll
craft,
see
the
her.
accent.
Yeah, she's out there.
Someone
Marie
said-
Laveau, Boseman and Lena, all the great plays. That's when plays were plays.
Please.
And Trinidad and Tobago had a real healthy culture.
Yeah.
From what I do remember, we had a lot of that happening. But I don't know how I remember, but we had a lot of that. Let me take the time to big up. We have a lot of comments happening
Go
in
through.
the
Comments flying
section.
through.
Marlene Wilson she from the top to the bottom. She's here. Good afternoon, Marlene Wilson. Somebody's saying, what's his wife's name? Asking for a friend.
My wife's name is Tennille.
Hi, Tennille. You got the name
We'll
right?
talk about her in a bit. Somebody said you used to lick your lips more than LL Cool J.
No. That's a fib. That is a fib.
That really tells his age. He says fib.
Fib, yeah.
That's a fib,
I want to be politically correct because
Yeah.
I know I can't get on bad here on the beautiful podcast. Fry bacon lime. I cannot cuss.
We have no-
I want to do no set of bad
Thank
behavior thing.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
We
I
have
have
a bleep
respect.
somewhere there, but I don't know. I don't know how to
Nah.
get
I
it,
respect
you
the
know,
house, and I'm from radio, so I know how to
Yeah.
walk that line. You know
Yeah.
what
All
I mean?
right, guys. Listen. Let me tell you. So I was saying I ain't forget my intro. I have to give him my flowers. All right. So I would sit down. Remember the stereo that everybody had, like the whole country had one stereo.
The sharp stereo?
with the cassette player.
Yeah.
Right. We had the
Cassette.
sharp stereo
sharp
with the
stereo.
big fat dial.
No, yeah.
Right. So before we could get to buy cassettes, or it might take too long to come out, our what you want to call editing skills would have started on radio. You understand?
Started on the
cassette player.
Using the pause button.
From radio with the pause button.
Record and play.
Record, play, stop,
And
rewind,
and pause.
Pause
The proper terminology for that would be pause tapes.
tapes. I didn't
Pause
even know they
tapes.
had
That was-
a name.
That
for
was
it.
the name. Well, I grew up in the States, so I knew it from that.
Yeah, so we pause in and I would
Pause,
pause
yeah.
and stop and pause and stop and pause. And let me tell you something.
And to give people a little clarity, we're pausing because while the song is going on, the announcer would start speaking, and you don't want the announcer's voice
In
on
your
your
song.
You don't want it in your thing, you
There you
understand?
go, there you go.
So guess what? I would make these full 60-minute tapes
Right.
and then enjoy the music after. So
Really?
Jus Jase was somebody who, listen, Run DMC, Dana Dane, LL Cool J, Dougie Fresh, all these people up there, he literally was up there to me.
Right.
Funk Master Flex. And I never thought for 1 second that I would get that this man would be in our home. You understand? So
Wow.
things like that to me is like,
humbling,
I
man.
reach, you understand? So thank you so much.
Humbling. Thanks, man.
And he would be the first one to put me on a mixtape,
Yes.
which made me felt like, Mama, I reach. Because because in the world of hip hop, his mixtape was literally
Wow.
the Bible. Like, and you know, so many people want to get on it. So many people want to get on it, and you know, just that encouragement was, hey, you know what? Maybe I could take this music thing further. So early seeds, definitely this man right
Salute,
here
man.
was
Salute.
definitely one of those things. So I want to say, and I'm sure I'm speaking on behalf of Bungie and everybody else who grew up in the 90s, that would sit down and listen to radio. So we want to say thank you for that, Jus Jase.
Salute.
Thank you for making
man.
the time and
Yeah, man.
coming through. All right?
I just got a little memory myself because I didn't know JD at all before
Okay.
radio.
Yeah.
And of course, I wouldn't know you from anywhere
Right.
except radio and hearing your name.
Can I ask your age if I'm not being too
I'm
too
43.
wrong? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just want to know the gap, the time gap.
Why you watch myself on?
No, because she's 43. She's supposed to know, but she didn't really know about because she's Adventist and she grew up in church.
But didn't you tell
she
me?
never used to
Didn't
really
you
come
tell?
outside on a
Hi,
Saturday,
good day.
eh?
You're doing the thing where you're getting into my testimony again. You told me to stop calling myself a Seventh-day Adventist
Yeah, I
because
did.
they
I
already
did.
don't accept me.
I did.
And life is about going where you're wanted.
They don't accept you?
No, but that's a long story, and we don't have enough food for that. Anyway, so what I was saying is this. So when I hearing JD talk just now, and the excitement in his voice took me back to the years. Like he had a real thin, kind of very forceful voice. And hearing you talk there, you kind of threw me back at what you and I said, but hey, I was a legend too.
Yeah, you know, I have a little thing.
She's
you
a
know.
legend too.
Well, I
don't
know
get
about all of that, but you know, I have a little thing.
Yeah, a little thing.
I have a little thing, you know. It have certain pages that I could be in certain pages in a certain timing, you know.
Yeah,
you
just
know?
like all of us would be a villain in some story. You know, everybody have their little what do you call it? Oh, gosh, the word not coming to me. But when you know you're notorious
Oh, okay.
for something, each of us would be-
Notoriety.
That's right.
All right, good. So, of course, you know that these mails come anonymous. And if you want, you can send your topic, your situation. Probably it may not be you, but it could be for a friend, but it's anonymous. You can send it to frybakeandlime@gmail.com. Yeah? I am getting to read it today, so I'm going to take all it back. How I used to read it long time. Ready?
No, JD.
Ladies!
Just read it normal.
Okay, cool.
Take it off.
Like,
Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Get away.
Take
All
it
right,
off.
cool. So here we go. All right, so hey, Jadee and Nisa. Nisa, I love you, girl. You remind me of me in so many ways. Hope I get to meet you soon. You know, so I'm now reading this for the first time, right? I tend to just take it from the email and put it here. You know, you ladies, I have feelings too, you know. I mean, I understand that, you know, Nisa is my wife and all of that, but you know, is it all right that they could love me too?
Yeah, but the thing with men is you'll have a hard time learning how to balance compliments, and I don't want to have to go, jail don't have a nice place, it's not a nice place. So sometimes it's safer, right? Because I don't want to hear no story. You understand? You know, I don't like stories.
Your wife understand. We'll talk
Come,
about
bring
you.
it. You want to talk about it?
Let me read the topic.
All
We'll
right,
come
read
back.
something,
All right, because we want that down in my notes too. All right, so we started. Yeah, JD. Hey, JD. Hi, Nisa. I
Hi.
love you. I love you, girl. You remind me of me in so many ways. Hope I get to meet you one day. When I got married, I was so beautiful and sexy. I mean, traffic slowing down kind of vibes. After my second child, my body took a nosedive.
Boy.
I look fat and disgusting to me, and no matter how much gym or weight loss, I just don't look the same. My husband tried to comfort me by saying, "No, I'm still beautiful, blah blah blah." But I know he's just saying that. I often catch him looking at women like how I used to look. And sex is not the same as before. I'm petrified that he might go with someone else. What could I possibly do? I would die if he leaves me.
Die.
Yeah.
Die. All right.
Right, guys. So, comments. Of course, most likely the person is in the comment section or outside looking, and it's.
Oh, they're definitely watching. They're definitely watching.
They would be watching
Yeah,
to
they're
hear
watching right now. They want to hear. Yeah.
As we said, we're not counselors, but we still share our thoughts and what you think. Now, and this is no disrespect, all right? So basically what she's saying is she was a hot gal.
Basically.
A topper.
She outside. And I'm thinking that had a lot to do with with why is one of the reasons that her husband may have been interested in her. Maybe she's thinking now, how she looking now, if she was looking like that, he might have passed her straight. I'm trying to be very
Cautioned.
cautioned and politically correct because you all know how I feel
No, we don't actually.
when I say
I know.
Chase, let me ask you something.
I know you
say
have.
let me ask Jus Jase, right?
But why you?
They just fight me now, though. No, hold on.
Why your tone escalated?
No, because this is where I'm going, right? They just fight me on this now, Jase. Let me ask you.
Yeah.
You Jus Jase. Do you think that they're ugly people?
Everybody has.
Jase.
No, let me finish.
Yes or no?
No, I can't do the yes or no. I will give you a proper explanation.
There you go.
Everybody has a type.
Yes.
Jus Jase.
Everybody has they have some men like them big.
I'm not
Some men
talking
like them small.
Right.
Some them like them with hard pan. Some them like them with pretty thing. You know what I'm saying?
He
So-
said
So
pan.
you
so
never
so
see an ugly person in your life?
Beauty is based on the subject of the person looking. So what I may find appealing,
You ever see
may
an
not.
ugly person in your life, Jus Jase?
Jadee, excuse me.
All right, I will answer. I have seen people that are not physically attractive to me.
To you.
I will never call a person ugly.
JD seems to think that if he asks a question 5 different ways,
Nah,
the person will change their response. I don't know.
I'm radio 33 years niche. I got this.
Yeah,
You're not a
man.
worry. You're not a worry.
You want somebody to agree with you.
I don't. What,
No.
Listen, people. What is it like?
I was told
Okay,
I
let me
was-
ask you a question again.
I
Let me
find you're
Let me ask you
shouting.
again. Have you ever seen a beautiful person and you think, oh, that person real pretty?
According to my standards, yes.
So according to your standards,
I've seen a physically attractive person to me.
Okay, so
And in my estimation or my interpretation of the individual I'm looking at, I
Right.
would say that person is beautiful.
okay. Now,
That person is attractive.
have you ever seen any? What's the opposite of beautiful?
Not beautiful.
What's
A little hard on the eyes.
what's another word for that?
Not
A little
beautiful.
hard on the eyes. Not beautiful.
Bang,
Unattractive.
bang, bang.
Unattractive. Unappealing.
But ugly is not a word. you
I
would
will
use.
not say that girl ugly boy. Nah, I wouldn't. You would never hear that come out my mouth.
That's his answer,
So
JD.
I need deliverance. then.
Yes, you do.
Probably.
see-
Probably.
Our audience knows.
Well, what is this
I
boy?
tell people that JD has a spirit of leaky mouth.
I know leaky mouth.
Whatever he thinks, he just says it without trying to form how it would come across.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Okay, but what's the point? What's the point though? Even
Right,
if you're
what's
calling
the
person
point?
ugly.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that she now probably thinks
That
that
she ugly.
Well, she say She just didn't say that word, but to her, she don't think she looking like she say, yeah, I look. No, I'm not saying fat is ugly, so that I don't agree with.
Right.
She said, but in her mind, she said, I look disgusting, and no matter how much weight loss I do, she's not looking the same. So in her mind, she said, how she used to look to how she looking now, she thinks she probably ugly.
My thing is, why is it she's not believing her husband? Probably she's thinking the husband trying to pacify by saying, oh, God, baby, all right, you're looking good.
But he is.
You think he's pacifying?
Of course.
Papa, yo.
I find my words
Papa, yo.
having a problem
Nisa,
coming out
what
today.
say you? What say you?
Okay,
Yes.
so I have, when it comes to beauty, right? I know, first of all, as a black woman, I have gone through the wire. I
Right.
grew a dread to see or to make sure that I could love myself. You know, love the hair coming out of my own head. I did that because I couldn't handle the world's perception of
yeah.
beauty. From the time we were children, we know the Barbie doll, the Caucasian Barbie doll, the long hair, the this, the that. Now, the society also tells you that if your waist is not 26 and your bottom, according to Jadee, not when you turn the corner, it ain't come yet. You're not beautiful, or you're not sexy, or you're not
Look at your
attractive.
face.
That's what he does, right? So for me, although this is not closing thoughts, because we do closing thoughts at the end,
Okay.
I will address one thing for now. I understand, you know, if you're with somebody, you want to know that they see you. I mean, it's only natural. But life is such a journey that you could change into being so many different persons mentally
Yeah.
that I'm just not sure where she is. Because where I am now, I just tell Jadee night make the sleep. You understand? You know what I went through, what we went through. You understand, because right now I believe I'm perimenopausal. So it's hard for me to lose weight.
Right.
A couple things that I'm not happy with. And I just say, brother, stress is nothing that I plan to endure. If I'm not cutting it, thing whatever, just try and go away from me. Please, I'll go call my child in Japan. I'll go and live across there. I'm not going through certain things. And I know what it's like to want to take your life because a man no longer thinks you're worthy. So when she said die, that stood out to me. I said, die. Die.
I wanna talk to the husband. If I don't know if
Well, we don't know if
well, if the wife could show this to the
Because-
husband, in marriage you've taken a vow, and there is no I in marriage. Your wife is coming to you for assistance, not pacifying. Okay, so you now have to take the initiative. If your wife feels a particular way about her exterior or her body, you have to lead. You have to say, baby, what's going on? I understand you're upset. I have no problem with you, the size you are or whatever it is, but come, let us go and walk around the block together. Let us join a gym. Let me help you. Because that's what marriage is. It's a union. It's teamwork.
That's sounding like something out of a movie, yes?
There's no move. It's life.
No, I know
It's
you're
life.
correct. I know you're
this
correct.
is what had to be done. That's why I do. That's why this is my second marriage. All right. That's why I ain't making joke with it. I ain't making joke
You was
with
married
it.
before?
Yeah.
How
I was
long?
married before. I purged that out of my system. Let me see if I could try and rehash some of the
Yeah,
years. Let me
yeah.
see. I think I was married I knew the person for 7 years.
And married for...
Married for like 5, almost 5.
Yeah.
Almost 5.
What caused that breakup?
That's a series of things. A series of things. We both are to blame.
Okay.
I ain't taking the
Understood.
blame alone. Both are to blame.
I understand when
Both
you
are to
say
blame.
we both have to blame.
If it's one thing with my divorce, I can take accountability for what I've done.
Yes.
My partner didn't. My then partner didn't. And, I would say in retrospect, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
I
was not ready.
This topic could go all around the world because this is my third, right? I was 19 years old when I got my man. Nobody couldn't tell me nothing.
What you mean when you say, when you did like that? What I mean?
Third.
Yeah.
No, I tell myself, I doing this thing once. Right now I'm in my second. Now going
Yeah.
long hard.
Yeah.
If God forbid my marriage fails, I ain't putting that out in the atmosphere, but God forbid,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Again.
Well, right.
I have no problem being alone.
He did that like
there's not
Kevin
going to be no
Hart.
third. There's not going to be no third.
Remember when Kevin Hart did the comedian guy?
Yeah,
said-
with the age.
Yeah, with the age. You're 54. Oh, shit.
Damn.
So listen, right?
James Bond.
I'm sorry. Nisa, I'm sorry.
You know what you know what you meant, like?
No, actually, I'm fine. Why I'm fine is because one of the things that afford you freedom is one, taking accountability.
Right.
You having the facts about a situation. At some point in time, you are able to live with yourself, live with the
Correct.
facts, as opposed to what I used to do before was try to justify my feelings to people, especially in the church, because we are part of the kingdom,
Right.
which is a little harder, you know. So I was 19, and it's only when I catch myself, I say, but I didn't even know who I was. No, I'm not even saying that is an excuse, but this is the reason. You know, life doesn't allow you to stand still. So things happen to you, and you either roll with the punches or end up in a grave. And I have chosen to keep living. So after my second, I wrote a book called What Had Happened Was.
Oh, nice.
Because people, I recognize that so many people were trying to tell my story for me.
Pause. Where can I find this book?
It is on Amazon.
I'm
It
gonna get
is
it.
$15.99.
I
If
will
you
get
like
it.
paperback, if you like to scroll, that's $5.99.
I will get it.
You know, we need to put that up there, like a link or something.
wanna get
you know,
it.
We need to,
Yeah. So
I'm about supporting local. That's the thing with me too. I love supporting like the people who do the local movies, plays, books,
Yeah.
music. I
Yeah.
am an advocate.
No,
of
it's
that.
a colorful document of her pastor.
Okay, nice.
Because the first page is vagina, you know.
I feel like I don't like when Jadee tried to tell my story.
We are digressing. We have to help the woman.
That is the first
Yeah.
page.
Don't tell my
No,
story.
just saying a bit because I just have to feel like I just have to brace people. You understand?
Good.
Marco.
JD, boy, you ain't changing.
Stick up.
You ain't changing,
We
boy.
have a long comment to read.
Before we get to the comments, can you just do this real quick because my clock all over the place.
All right.
And we want to let them know what's going on. New York, Brooklyn in the building. If
What up,
you're
what up,
from New
Brooklyn? What's
York,
up, what's up?
If you're from Boston, Staten Island, anywhere in that tri-area,
B-town.
you understand? This is for you. Tell them, babe, what's going on.
I absolutely love to say Staten Island.
Staten,
There's some
yeah,
words
it's-
that just sounds nice.
Good.
Staten Island.
Staten Island.
Now I see home of the Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
You
man.
understand? Shut up.
So this first hour of Fry Bacon Lime is sponsored by Fee and Kai. They're having their second annual event. It's called Design and Dine, where you make your own earrings. All tools and supplies will be provided for you. There are going to be giveaways, food, drinks, and a live DJ. So in Design and Dine, you get, as I said before, to design your own earrings. All pre-cut shapes will be provided along with tools and the supplies that you need to have your...
To make your stuff.
To make your stuff. And Jadee would have showed some of the pictures before. Absolutely lovely, lovely, lovely designs.
So I could only imagine it's like a paint and
Sip and paint?
Sip and paint.
You
Well,
come to the
I guess
event.
something like that, yeah.
And then you have your tools, you have your thing, and then you could design your own thing. So these are some of the pieces that you could walk away. Hey, watch man. There's a skill, you know,
It is a skill.
because if you get the information and the education and the
You know how?
the skill to do it, you could run out there and make money.
Remember, life is about
Understand?
empowering others, and no one person could keep one skill.
Bang.
It's all about a cycle. So she teaches you can. So now you know. Now you can help yourself, and then you can
Yeah.
also help somebody else.
And watch it. And guess what you're doing here from now, right? Even if it's not, you can make it for your own self, or you do so, you have your little online store, you whatever. Bam, watch me. You just never know how these things is going on the internet, you know.
Yep.
You understand? You never know what can go on the internet. All right, so if you're in that area, you want to go and check it out, get your tickets now. You could inbox me, and we could give you more information. Hopefully, if we have time in the next hour, we could probably talk to Lois and get some more information. But if not this particular podcast, she's on next week as well. All right. So
Yeah, man.
yeah, thank you to Fee.
Fee and Kai.
Fianca. And darling, my lady, don't go to the extreme. You're a beautiful person based on just how you expressed yourself in that email, that letter. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. You are you. You are a beautiful person. God has blessed you with life, health, strength.
Let's
I don't know if you have children. You know what I mean? You are blessed.
This
You are
topic,
blessed.
this topic.
You
like,
have a husband.
She
The man
have
is
one.
there. You understand what I'm saying? There are women out there begging for husband.
No, but
yours
remember
on the
what
Trying to
begging-
thief people husband from
Remember
you.
what she's saying to her? She's saying that she catching him
Watching.
people who used to look like
Darling,
her. So she feeling
just have
insecure
a
about-
one-on-one with your husband. Sit down a nice date night, dinner, whatever it is, and all this sit down and talk and reason and pray together.
And be honest.
Be honest with each other. And you know what I mean?
I wonder if it's in her mind because she also said
That's a good point.
what she also said that the intimacy, the sex is not the same. I wonder if all that playing in she mind too.
Yeah, it could be in her
It
mind.
could be this.
Is it that he breaks in, or is it that she is like, I want to do
She
this
just
because
said.
She
I think
and
she
she.
She
just
just left
said
it vague.
It's not the same.
right? Well, she has to define that. That's vague.
Yeah, and
vague.
one of the things I recognize in life is almost like if you're walking on the road and you think, let's say you know your shirt have a hole. You know the shirt have a hole. Eh?
I wearing it.
So you thinking everybody seeing the hole, but it's just you being conscious of the hole.
Right.
And it makes you walk with less confidence, you know? Because
My
of
wife
what-
is buff me
my
every
shirt
morning.
have
I
a
go to
hole.
the station to do my radio show, and I have hole in my t-shirt. You go and tell people workplace like that? Say, girl, nobody's I know. Studio, nobody's seeing me.
Yeah, but if in her mind she's already inhibited by, oh my gosh, I don't look how I want.
Right. How I used to.
It is
Yeah.
going to affect her mental. We
Of
have
course,
a very
of
long
course.
comment from Kieran. Let me see if I can get through it. He says, if the man loves you, he will help you return to that period of time when you once were most happy about yourself. My wife got pregnant and her body changed. Women go through a lot body-wise as they age.
Yes.
Jesus, I just ease me up now.
Okay.
Anyway, it's never easy, but some women miss the simple things, the I love you, the hugs, massage the feet after a long day. I see many come to my studio and want to be like the girls in the magazines. I just tell them, don't do that. Love who you are. You have limbs and the ability to do things many can't. Social media has placed a lot of pressure on relationships as well. But for me, I tell my wife she's beautiful, and
Nice.
she is. When she puts on weight, we motivate each other to be
Nice,
healthier
nice.
because we want to live together as real old folks.
Bang. Well put, my brother.
Yeah, that was.
Well put.
Take a small clappers for that one.
Yes.
A big clappers.
Big,
all
big
right?
clappers, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we drop a bomb for it. All right, so we're gonna get back to the topic in a little bit. But of course we wanna, talk to Jase just for
Yes, sir.
a couple of questions. Just Jase, you've been in the industry for
33 years.
33 years. Of course, you don't seem to be, when it comes to soca, heavy on the soca side, but I could only imagine you've done radio for so long, right? There was this, I guess, running topic about the mafia business in soca.
Soca mafia.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
know personally from you, being around it for so long, was that a thing? Did that have any truth to it? And where do you see soca music now? Is it impactful in terms of the market internationally? If yes or no, why?
All right. I want to be very careful in terms of addressing this because I have beef with one of the folks who was perceived to be one of the flag bearers of the soca mafia back then.
Are they good now?
I'm good. We bounce up each other during the coup in Massey and Westmoreland.
Who's that?
I'm not gonna say his name. Bounce him up and we were cool. I say, hey, we're saying you watch me. And we hugged each other. I said, good, I'm gonna make sure you're good. Ting, ting, ting. Nice. We kept it moving. After the COVID, I haven't seen him or whatnot, but I am good. You know what I mean? Back in them days, I was younger. That particular individual within the industry, I would say, sunned me. All right,
Sunned?
Sun. Like, it's more of an American expression where, you know what I mean? It was like what up, son? Like son. Like I'm a son. Do son me.
Like, it's kind of like shade.
Oh, it's a dish.
Like he's a
Not-
small man. Like
Yeah.
He's a small
Yes,
fry.
yes,
Yeah.
correct,
Okay,
right? So I
okay.
was sunned, you know what I mean? So my retaliation to being sunned was when I went to, I started working on Part 102, right?
Right.
And that was talk radio. So I left urban radio and went into talk radio. And this is pre-Sprangalang, before I started working with Sprangalang. And they had a talk session now where they were talking about the soca mafia.
Right.
So the question, I was part of the panel, and they brought up the topic, who's the members of the Soca Mafia? And I call the name loud.
What's that name?
I'm not doing that, JD.
Okay.
Right? I call the name. And with that now, that person, me and that person at war. They didn't like that at all. Ting. But I did it based off of how I was treated when I was, you know what I mean, at that particular place working at the time. You know what I mean? Fast forward, by the time I start speaking, you all probably figure out who I'm talking about. They were doing a concert and they were bringing on Nas. Remember when Nas came to Trinidad?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They realized they at the particular station didn't have any Nas music.
Right.
So the person told a person to tell a person to tell a person to call me. Hey boy, we need help. I say, who want it? So and so.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Yeah. You know what my response was?
You didn't send any music?
I'll come and drop a Creator Records fair.
Oh.
Wow.
I help them out. Because that's me.
Bang.
Okay.
That is me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That is me. All right? So I gave them the records, that kind of thing.
I was in that Nas concert. It was good.
Right? So I just deviating just to give you the clarity and, proper context in the whole thing. So I would say the Soca Mafia did exist. Whether you want to like it or not, it did exist. If you did not mess with them or do work with them or be affiliated with them, you are being sidelined, blacklisted. There are certain artists that were blacklisted.
So you're saying did.
Damn.
So you don't believe
Did.
that
It
that
happened.
exists.
That
No.
went up until, remember in them days, it was just 2 urban stations in the country.
Right.
Remember I told you before that 2
Yes.
stations in the
Yes,
country
yes.
No,
that
it's
played
2
all type of music?
Yeah.
No,
Then it
urban.
branched out into niche stations and there were
Right.
2 urban stations in the market.
Right.
So that went on till about, I'll say, I'm going as far as 2010.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's just the other day though.
2010. Soca Mafia was around till about 2010. After 2010, there's so much thing there. A barrage of urban stations.
Right.
And then the
So
internet
you
world
can't
had-
control the scene.
Right.
No. I will say this. There's no longer a Soca Mafia. There is a party mafia.
Oh Lord.
Where certain artists are being booked for parties.
Okay.
And there's also a mass mafia.
Oh Lord.
I wonder.
And I'm going to leave it at right
I
there.
wonder if I wonder if the gospel have a mafia, boy.
Right?
I think if you ask some people, they will
If
say.
people want to hate me for saying it, I call it a speed dog. All right?
Can I ask a question?
A party mafia.
There's a party mafia. So a soca, no, not soca. Carnival party mafia.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask it?
Yeah, of
Come
course.
true.
Go ahead.
I feel like in life, whether we like it or not, there are certain people that just get you,
Okay.
right?
Red woman.
Well, you would know. You tell me. You tell me, Jadee. Anyway,
Continue.
right. So I feel like no matter if it's music or acting or whatever, I feel like there are certain people who just
Get true.
they just get through, right? So we have the Beyoncés of the world, they have the Jay-Z's of the world, they have the Jamie Foxxes, they have the Denzel Washingtons, and then there are others, but they are still part of the conversation. You know what I mean? Sometimes I wonder if people understand that everybody can't be there. Is that fair to say? Because I'm not saying that we don't because Beyonce is not the best singer in the world by far.
I agree.
Right? There are many, if you go on Instagram, no, it's an overdue. There are so many talented people. But for whatever reason, she is there. She's there. So what if she does her own stuff. But I'm pretty sure there was a time people kind of got fed up. Like, it's only Beyonce, da, 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 da. But, should we get upset because she works hard, whatever, and then whatever the universe just favor her with, is it right to just put her in the conversation of a mafia? You know what I mean? I just feel like I simply feel like there's some people that just have it and they belong where they belong, but it doesn't mean that the other people that can't make it not good at all. And I do understand that there are, because we experience it in gospel too, they're just, we'll call them the Fantastic Five.
Okay.
That you would always have
See in
those
every year,
names all the time.
Every bill you'll see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not denying the fact that there are people just as good or sometimes even better. They're right here. And those people would be the ones to say, well, I'm not getting anywhere. So then they would say there's a gospel mafia.
Right, right.
But is it like intentional, or is it just that some people are just there and everybody can't be there? You want to refill them?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you.
Take the glass, right?
You man get up in a big one and go to the camera.
His hands are outstretched.
I understand what you're saying. If you want to put it from to the local perspective, let's take an artist like Machel Montano. He is the GOAT as far as I'm concerned. Right?
And is anything wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. Huh?
He tell me to switch as I talk. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go through. It's
Right,
on him.
he's the GOAT, right? And some people will say, why does Machel have to be in every bill?
Right.
The man earned the right to be on every bill.
Agreed.
You understand what I'm saying?
Agreed.
You as an upcoming artist, you need to put yourself...
Hold on. Jadee, you hear how loud he taking out the ice? Jadee. That distracting. Run the ice tray under the water. You didn't hear how loud? Oh my woo.
Nisa, that's how my man is do things manly. My wife is saying the same thing. Same thing. You have to make so much noise. That is me. You know what I mean? So lower him.
Jadee Drew run the ice tray under the water.
He ain't doing that. He done put out the ice already. He finished. This man, he's doing man.
All right, go
man
through.
style.
Go
So
through.
as I was saying, so Machel Montano is the GOAT as far as the benchmark for elite soca artists in Trinidad and Tobago, right? And other artists, whether you love him or hate him, the man deserve the spot. So because you ain't get the spot, all of a sudden there's a mafia.
And that's what I'm asking. That's why I'm asking if it's fair to just categorize it that way.
Nah. But if you're seeing Machel Montano, cool. But if you're seeing the same other artists, as you say in the gospel, that'd be 5.
Yeah, Fantastic Five.
The Fantastic Five.
Yeah.
If you're seeing an artist
And we good at just for nobody don't take my words and twist it. Christians just do that. All it is twist. That's all you're good. That's one of the things all you're good for. They just twist.
So if there's a Fantastic Five in soca, right? Then you gotta catch yourself and be like, why am I not being included in this? Or why does whenever I go to a promoter and my song is playing, people are calling for me, the public wants to see me, but you ain't hiring me? Then that I can say a mafia exists.
So then it have a mafia in gospel then?
Oh, Lord. So there's no, other than the Fantastic, I don't know who the Fantastic Five is. So other than the Fantastic Five, any other budding artist or artists artists who have been consistent with music and getting the proper airplay and the crowd, the streets love him or her. They're not getting that shine or that light being shined on them on a stage.
You see, in gospel, right? There's something called one strike and you're out. Not 3, And I had 3. I had 3 strikes. So I out.
Oh, Lord.
Right? But
Oh, you're an artist too?
yeah.
Oh, boy.
But I do get stages, and the people who give me the stages are, I think since I joined Jadee's vlog, I've been open to so much love from these people that they're, and Jadee tries to push me quite often.
May I interject? She's not just an artist, sir. She's the best vocalist.
Oh, Jesus,
Bang.
Jadee.
Talk that talk, son. Talk that talk, son.
Now, listen, watch, man.
Jadee.
Talk that talk.
Straight up.
And I know it's coming from an unbiased perspective.
Straight up on... What? You got your call my hand?
Could you stop that, please?
Oh, you can handle praises.
It feels weird because it feels weird because again, once you have been reared into Christendom, a lot of things feel strange. So
Right.
I hold on. I feel
You
like
know me.
Hold
Yes.
And I'm telling you, she is the baddest
Jadee,
vocalist
Jadee.
in the country.
You say you gotta take this one and you gotta take this one in the chest.
Okay,
kid.
so listen. I thank God for no, stop it. I thank God. Stop it, eh?
I'm not talking live.
Can I speak to Jace, please? So Jace,
Yes, darling.
I feel like I I love what God has given me.
Yes.
I'm also the 3-time female gospel artist of the year.
Talk that talk. I like big talk, brag talk.
But
That's
that's
me.
not big talk. I'm just saying.
I like that.
Just
Go
saying.
through, Nisa. Go through. Drop bombs, boy. Drop bombs.
All
Drop
them
bombs.
miserable boys.
Let me go. Go, Nisa. Go. Let me
That's what
hear.
we say.
Talk that talk, son.
Right. But in the kingdom, every time you take a stage, it's like you have to prove your worthiness all over again. And the worthiness is not necessarily in the talent.
Preach
but
it to
it's,
the choir.
But
Go
it's,
ahead.
but it's in what has happened to you. So rather than listen to the testimony, they listen to the trauma.
Cool.
They elevate the trauma, not the testimony. So
And how do you respond to the reaction of the quote unquote
I've
trauma?
gotten better. You've heard me make some sarcastic remarks in the podcast. So that's
Yes.
one way of dealing with it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm better now. Before I've cried, I would be like, why? And we've started doing stuff like throwing my own shows.
Right.
You have to do something because you need an avenue. You
Let
understand?
me get some cool advice.
Listening.
I'm 33 years in this game, right? People have hated on me. I still consider myself one of the most underrated DJs in the country. Underrated, right? Certain particular concert shows, whatever it is, and I see certain things and they will skip over my name and hire somebody else.
Do you think because it is that you have an uptown brand?
No, it's called intimidation.
Oh,
But when I step on that stage, and I go on that set, and I grab that mic,
You are
I destroy.
extreme
They're gonna
super
remember.
professional.
They're gonna remember.
You are
I
high
destroy.
quality vocals
right?
and
So a lot of people are intimidated by that. And I use that to my my advantage.
Right.
That's why my phone's still ringing. 33 years in the game. I'm
I
still
appreciate
here.
that. I appreciate
I'm
that.
still on the air. My phone's still ringing. I'm still doing shows. I'm still all over the place. You know what I mean?
So
Don't ever let folks, I'm not going to say perception of folks, insecurity of your professionalism and your standard of execution, don't let that ever make you raise down your bar. You keep that bar high. Whether they like you or not, like them. Like them. Shine, Nisa. Shine.
take
Right?
that.
Shine.
Bang.
Shine.
Dom the Marco.
Can we
ask you
can you
something.
say amen?
Amen.
Amen.
We drop bombs, you know. We drop bombs. Brandon Best is saying, and then I'm going to ask you
Hey,
one or
Brandon.
two more questions. But what's Brandon saying here?
Brandon
Lisa?
says, I don't know if gospel has as many events comparatively to the soca world. However, I think the question is if the promoters in gospel have a mafia. However, now the majority of major events this year is being run by artists themselves too. By artists themselves. So are we largely now our own enemies? Just thinking.
Yeah.
Dom the Marco.
Let me ask you something, Jace. When you talk about legendary names, Wendell Constantine,
Big up Wendell.
right? Who you want to call again? In terms of names that just come to me in
In
my
terms of
age.
broadcasting, in terms of DJing,
Not DJing, broadcasting. Announcing names that premium names.
oh, I
and
can give you
voices.
the greats, yeah. For me, I have to go back to my guy, God rest bless the dead, Holly Thomas.
Holly.
As in
Right.
Mr. Holly?
Yes, that's
Not Holly B, Holly
Not Holly
T.
B.
Holly
Holly
T.
T, I don't know who
Holly
that is.
Thomas. He has a big, deep voice. Used to work on a Sunday morning with the crab and the callaloo.
Do not know
right?
that.
Right.
So Holly Thomas, Glenn Antoine.
Glenn Antoine.
God rest the dead. Glenn Antoine.
You know Glenn?
I do not know
Glenn
that.
Boy, General.
I could go to the, other than that, of course, in terms of people I looked up to who were DJs as well as proper mic men. When I say mic men, announcers. Rennie Bishop. They call
Rennie
him
B.
the Iceman. Rennie B.
Rennie B.
Rennie B, he more or less spearheaded that whole movement of the old school way of DJing and talking and announcing at the same time, right?
But they would have been out of right before your generation of
That's
broadcasting.
two generations before me.
Before.
The generation before me,
Your generation would be
I'll comment it.
All right,
The
let's go.
generation before me, and these are the greats who passed the baton to me: Adrian Don Mora,
Nice.
Chris Boynes, Stanley Augustus, Ian the Goose Eligor.
Nice.
Right?
Ian.
You know about those, Nisha?
I know that
Nisa?
name.
Ian the
Which one?
Goose.
Goose?
The goose.
The Goose, right?
Goose, that's right. Hey, shout out to Goose wherever you stand.
He's in New York right now. Big up Goose.
Yeah, Goose is my dog.
That's my
Anyway,
dog,
that's
that's
our
my
next
dog.
story. Go ahead, Goose.
Right? Then that came into my era now. My era is me, Franco,
O'Brien Haynes.
Brian Haynes. Then of course I could go on the Tweez. Who else would be? Sheller Villeran. Who again? Signal wasn't announced. He was a DJ. He's a boss.
Yeah.
Signal is a boss.
Laundry.
Like our boss
Laundry
Signal
was a laundry.
Yeah, our boss Signal.
was a DJ.
That is Signal to
Watchmen.
noise.
Like he pull up
What
on
is
them.
Nisa.
You don't even know.
Hold up.
No, I don't.
Go to my YouTube page, Jus Jase 868 on YouTube page.
Right.
Look for the Mic Drop podcast.
Uh-huh.
And I did a thorough interview with Signal to Noise. And we talk about the history
That
of
is
him.
Signal, get you
Okay?
mad.
And when you listen to what he says and realize who type of monster he was, you'll have a different level of respect for him.
Yeah,
Trust
we
me.
got
Big up
clips.
Signal. Signal.
Signal.
Go check out the Mic Drop
Dom the
podcast.
Mongo.
I wonder.
So I asked you that to say this. Do you think that the names that you've called, especially in your time, that Jus Jase would have gotten his flowers and respect from Trinidad and Tobago?
I would sadly say no. I would sadly say no. And I ain't worried about it.
Why?
I ain't worried about it because the point I made earlier.
Correct.
Right?
Because he's still doing
I
his
ain't
thing.
looking for no. I know I good. I know I damn good. I know I real good.
Cool, this is so weird. This is so
Sound like
strange.
a real money day. but
I know I real good.
That's a money talk
Right.
right there. That's
Right.
a money talk.
and you said when you started the show, you were wondering if I could run through these radio stations I went through.
Yes.
I could do it for you right now.
Right
Started
now,
off
let's
on
get it. Let's get it.
95.1 started there, then left there and launched 96.1 WEFM.
You launched?
I launched there. I was one of the opening DJs there.
remember.
Right? After 96.1, I went to 98.9. After 98.9, I
Pull
went.
up. Pull up.
Bang, bang.
96.1.
Yes.
You would have been one of the first DJs in there. So it was you, Paul
Me.
Richards,
Yes.
Ishmael,
Yes. Adrian Donmore.
Adrian,
Tweez.
Adrian.
Tweez.
Ishmael. Paul Akal.
Laundry, of course.
Laundry, of course.
Signal to
Signal,
Noise.
of course.
Nubian Sister.
Nubian Sister.
Whoa.
Who again? I'm missing out somebody.
See how radio had a
Yeah.
squad,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we launched that. We
So
launched
y'all
that.
were the
I was
first
the
installment.
first. I was first. I was just before Laundrini. Before he was on Drive Time, I was on 2 to 4.
So the base wasn't on yet.
Nah, he came afterwards.
After.
He came afterwards. Yeah.
Right.
But you know, but you know some stuff, JD.
But yo, I was in the streets, you know. Come on, sir. Babe, I was the 15-year-old outside studios with my CD begging people to play my music.
And the thing is, Jace,
Like, for real,
JD
like-
still has this hunger. Like when I look at him, I remember when we first started rolling together.
Right.
I was so blown away by his hunger. You know, a lot of us get carried away by some weird thing with perfection that we miss the passion.
Right.
And
right.
I'm like-
and you see the passion in
Yeah,
that. Just
I'm
like me.
like-
We cut from that same cloth. We cut from that same cloth.
Yeah. Up to
Yeah.
now, JD, if somebody send me a rhythm, tell yourself he listening and he says, so I can't be on that too. Which is what he does. Like he has a hunger that doesn't seem to die. That's how I know he's operating in purpose.
Yes.
You know,
Thank you,
because
babe.
it's not up to whether we think he should sit down or whether we think his time is up. Like he just operates
Just do it.
in
Yeah.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
96. Thank
Right.
you, babe. I appreciate you.
You're
So,
welcome.
96.1,
so
98.
then in 98.9, after 98.9 came Power 102. That was the first time I left Urban and did talk radio.
So you had a talk show.
I was what? Yeah. Well, it was music and talk, and then they brought on Sprang along with me.
Right.
And then
In
me
the
and Sprung
was that
along-
afternoon drive?
Afternoon. I was always afternoon drive. Always afternoon. Sprang along. God rest he dead.
Yeah.
God rest he the big up Sprang. Sprang don't work with nobody.
Yeah, that dude was a
He
real
don't work with
funny dude, bro.
nobody. He's a man. He's like me, a one-man army. Right? And Louis Lee Singh say, I want to team you and Sprang together. I say, well, we go do it. And Sprang watch me and I watch Sprang. And we sit down and talk. And after we talk, he watched me and I watch him. He said, let me try this on the radio. And we went on the radio and it was just
Magic.
Just, you know, organic chemistry.
It was weird too because Sprang Along is Sprang
Along. And
then
I'm Mr. Hip Hop man.
You're hip hop.
I'm Mr. Hip Hop man.
At first it was like, but then
Listen,
it turned
when we
into-
I'm a ish talker.
Right.
Right, talk real ish.
I did not know.
Right?
I don't know.
So when we start to get, listen, it was like an atomic bomb. And with that, we became and up to this day, I don't think there's any program that has topped that on the ratings in terms of survey results. We were the #1 afternoon drive show in the history of Trinidad and Tobago.
that's
Permission to
Sprang
speak
Along
Mr. Jase. I feel like I need to say Mr. Jase
Nah,
now.
don't
No,
say
no, no,
Mr.
don't do that.
Jesus
Don't do
Christ.
that.
Don't do that. What's
Nah,
up
I'm
with you?
Jase.
When he started to speak from the get-go, even now, I am so encouraged because Jadee would have mentioned that we are doing radio. I would have never imagined in a million years, even though I do the people course.
Right.
I
right.
did not really think I would ever end up there. And I'm always in my head, making sure that I'm accountable to myself and to the people that I'm listening to.
Right.
And we work really hard wherever we go. And hearing you just, because I kind of suffer sometimes with some anxiety and
Okay.
some darkness, and sometimes it's hard to get up and get to work, But hearing you speak, I just feel like I can't wait for Monday.
You
That's
can't
good.
wait.
That's good. That's good.
Bang.
My job is done.
Let's
So-
get to work.
So after Power 102,
102.
right? Okay, I left Power 102 and when I got offered a program manager job at
'Cause- Go ahead.
at 105.
Because I'm going to ask you, how come did you ever get a program management position?
Yeah, that was it. Well, you hit the nail on the head. They called me 105. There was Tempo at the time.
Right.
That's GML?
Tempo
105?
105
Yeah,
FM.
Guardian Media Limited?
Yeah. Back then it was TBC.
Okay.
Trinidad Broadcasting Corporation. Then they changed to Guardian Media.
Right.
So they call me. They say, what's going on? We love you. We want you to come through and spearhead. We want to revamp Caribbean Tempo. It was Caribbean Tempo.
So you
105
was
at the
Chris
time.
Boynes and them,
I was the boss.
Boss?
Yes. That we talked about that on the podcast, on my job podcast. I interviewed Chris Boynes as well. You can check out how it was just because Chris is my boy, and I
is
said
a
I can't be
cool
your
dude.
boss. You inspired me. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like LeBron gonna be Michael Jordan boss.
that could be weird.
You know what I'm saying? So when 105 hit me up, they say, listen, Jase, we want you to come across and revamp 105. We need to just offer this old Caribbean Tempo thing and revamp it. So I came up with the name CT 105.
Right.
Vibe CT 105.
You came up with the
I
name?
came up with the name.
Oh,
Vibe CT.
my.
My plan was Vibe CT 105.
Yeah.
So my plan was
Came up with
I was
the name.
I was going across there and I said I want to call our station because they wanted to bring it not urban but more adult contemporary urban with the soca.
Okay.
Nice mix of it. So I had a whole plan. I knew exactly what I was going to do to build the station up. So I went across there and I took the station and it was called I wanted to call it Vibe 105. That was the plan. Vibe 105. So I pitched that to the archaic board of people there, not directors, but board of managers there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And they're like, oh God, because they're old. No, I'm the youngest person in the room at that time. Trying to convince these people, the only person who had my back was the general manager, bigger Brandon Khan.
Oh,
At the time.
Brandon.
So Brandon was like,
I don't think it's that Brandon, babe.
It's not the same Brandon?
Brandon Khan.
No,
That's on 9-5 now?
Brandon Khan. He was the general manager of back then TBC. I don't know if he from GM. I don't know if it was for GML as well. But
Brandon, yeah, to help us out
yeah,
there.
Brandon
Brandon,
might be
no,
able to help us.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
So Brandon had my back. He was like, he's seen the vision. He understand what I'm going to do. And everybody's fighting me down. But they're like, nah, it's Caribbean Tempo, it's Tempo. Da, 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 da. So I said, all right, here we go. Let me merge the two. Let me call it Vibe CT 105. CT meant Caribbean Tempo.
Right.
People probably didn't realize that.
No.
No.
Right? So Vibe CT 105. And then my plan was phase out the CT. After a couple of, like about 2-3 years, I could fade out the CT and call the station Vibe 105. You know what I mean?
Yo.
Like
You get royalty.
Nah,
Like,
I get salt. Salt. Don't even go there. Retro Thursday. I'm the brainchild of that.
Serious.
I'm the brainchild of that. I introduced you Retro Thursday thing to Trinidad and Tobago. It was supposed to be Retro Friday. Once again, the archaic managerial desk. They say, nah, we don't want that because we have the soak on the Friday. I said, all right, no problem. We go put it on a Tuesday. Oh God, that gonna never work. That gonna never work. Brandon Khan was like, all right, hold up. Let him put it on. We go put it on for like about a month. See how it goes and thing. From the time it was Chris Boynes and myself. We were going from 12 noon to 8 p.m. Chris Boynes was from 12 to 4. I was on from 4 to 8. So Chris Boynes and myself were the flag bearers of the Retro Thursday. We playing old school music, you know, we always know back in the parties on the radio.
Right.
So you have the two champions of men who was back then who knew it, and we spinning. By the time the second Thursday, sponsors out the woo-ha.
Coming out crazy.
Coming
Star Child wasn't there yet.
Nah. Star Child was there before.
Okay.
Star Child was there in the Caribbean Tempo days.
All right.
Right? So after 105, and I realized things, I just was getting too much hit on the head.
Melissa says Retro Tuesday was vibes.
Yes.
Let me just get in this real quick. Kevin says, good evening, Jadee's vlog on Jus Jase. Avid listener to the Morning Rush.
Salute.
Bang.
Yeah, man. Hot 93. Salute.
Wow.
This man have the most perfect radio voice ever.
Yeah, and you know, if you
Don't
have to go to, let's say, Little Caesars to purchase pizza, can you just tell me how you'd ask?
But that might be money, babe. You can't.
I'm normal. I'm normal.
No, you're not normal.
I just want to
I'm
hear
normal.
how he would ask for it.
Hi, good day. Can I get a large meat lovers thing? Put some extra cheese.
Do the radio voice.
You will never hear me go in a place and talk like radio. You know what you hear on the radio is what you hear now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That is me. This is me. All right. I'm just super confident.
Yo,
That's
listen.
I'm super confident.
All right, so guys, let me just tell you right now. All right, we need to.
But we ain't done the list. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not gonna done the list. Stay right there. I'm feeling like this is gonna go a little bit over because we 15 minutes to the top. That radio talk. All right, we
15 minutes to the top.
15 minutes.
Oh my God.
15 minutes to the top. We're gonna go a little bit over when we have guests. We're gonna go to a break and come back.
Or let's stay. We're going till late.
You live it.
Me making a fry bake for you.
I have work at 6 in the morning. I stay until late, and I'm going to work for 6 in the
That
morning.
morning drive, and we want to talk about how you get to morning drive. This is what we want to talk about.
I hate getting up early, boy.
Just remind me, we want to talk about your marriage. How is marriage now for you?
Right.
How is being faithful as a sex symbol?
What?
You are. These ladies out here was fanning.
Jadee, what is going on?
These ladies was out there was fanning when you came up.
Yeah, they were.
You want to make me sweat instantly with that one.
How
They
does
were.
your wife?
Symbol.
How does your wife deal with being with
You see my wife?
superstar legend?
No, I've never seen
You
her.
know what? I went to your Instagram because we. Funny enough,
One of these days I
we
tell
now
Jadee something
started
goes
following-
still in the eye.
let me.
Give me that.
I just
Funny
tell
enough, we now started.
God,
following
yeah.
each
Pick a
other.
top.
you're shouting.
I'll pick a tapa. Let's press. Yeah.
Oh, babe, she's almost as nice as you.
Do I know her?
You probably
She's
do.
so cute.
Yes. That's why.
Does she have a space in her teeth?
No.
Okay, so that's probably just a shadow from where I'm seeing it.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Right?
Men are so weird. Check him. Have you seen my wife? I would never say to my friends,
Yeah.
you ain't see my husband.
he
Check
proud.
him. Hold
Listen,
on now.
you know me. I like to brag. I talk
Me
that
ain't
talk.
doing that at all.
I ain't no afraid to talk that talk.
Next thing is because you dreaming my husband in the night.
Oh Lord.
And then when you wake up, I over you so.
Bang.
Let them dream, Nisha. Let them dream.
Did you bag her? She bagged you. Who saw who
Oh
first?
gosh, that's a story and a half.
All right, we're gonna try to squeeze all of that in the next 30 minutes. But let's
Not
get
to
some.
tell me we had till next hour. Here.
I find it
Yo, no, some people do 3-hour podcast easy. You know.
We go in 3 hours. I'm agreed.
Papa, you.
These are great. Talk that talk.
Talk that
Just Jase is with us. If you're now joining us, my friends, we want to say thank you for the shares. If you want to call, the lines are open for those who know.
We have phone line too?
Yeah.
Papa.
Yeah, we have phone line and you know.
Papa.
We do a little investment.
Oh, they like to show off, boy. Jesus,
Talk
is
that
Lord.
talk, son. Talk that talk, son.
Hold on. Read this to me. Because you know I can't read anything. All right, so
What?
I can't read on.
You mean you can't read?
I can't read on watch the camera.
Oh, okay,
crazy.
okay.
Yeah, he can multitask. But
can't.
I wouldn't linger on it. I wouldn't linger.
Multitask, horrible. If you're not joining us, Jus Jase
Yes, sir.
is with us. He is literally, as he said, without a doubt, most underrated DJ and announcer
Yeah.
for over the
I'll say
past 30 years. But I
I'll say
beg to differ. He is a legend, not only in my eyes, but many of you.
Underrated in terms of recognition,
Right?
right? Not in terms of accolades
Right.
and what I can and cannot do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but in terms of recognition, giving the flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jus Jase. We're gonna, of course, guys, we're gonna get back into the topic because the person who would have sent the
She said
email.
something?
No. We just
Well,
let her
they-
know that we didn't forget her.
Yeah.
But quick question before we jump back into the topic of tonight. You are
Remember, he has to
in the
finish his
public.
list. He has his
Oh,
list.
you want to
wrap
get the
up.
list?
All right, let me do the list
Yeah.
Let's get the
without
list.
interruption.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Go
I had
through
this
your
question
list.
for you. List.
All right, so we reached the 105. Yeah. After 105, I left there and I went to the best place. I thought I was going to retire in terms of my broadcasting career at this particular station. I loved it so much. Ebony 104.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was your
That was my baby.
Wow.
That was my baby. I was at home at that station. Its station no longer exists. I left.
you launched it?
No. I didn't know. I took a break. No, I would say this. I jumped the gun. After I did 105, I did a tack back by 98.9.
They took you back?
And yeah.
Okay.
O'Brien was at the helm of the time.
O'Brien was right.
And then I left 98.9. I'm not going to divulge why. And I left.
Why?
I left 90.
He just
Liked
said,
it.
what is
I left 90.9 and I did said I'm going to take a break from radio and I did a stint with the soca band Surface.
What did you
What
do?
you mean you did?
I
with
was the
Surface?
first DJ
in Surface.
with a live band.
I now remember with
I do
Tony
a lot of
Pres-
firsts in Trinidad and Tobago. I do a lot of
with
firsts.
Tony Prescott
And yes, Terry Seals, Nicole
Terry,
Graves.
Nicole. You know who Nicole is that?
No, I
Who
didn't.
is,
Nicole
who is in our tent right now with
Red Gill.
in
Oh,
Phillips?
for real?
That Nicole, she was in
Nicole
Surface, yeah.
Graves.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so I was the DJ. So back in those days, you had groups like Limp Bizkit were a DJ with the band.
Yeah.
So Tony approached me and I was like, we were talking and I say, yeah, let's put a little DJ thing in the band. And he said, what's going on? We have a thing to do with Marshall. Remember when the stand collapsed in the heliport?
Yes.
Yeah, she was sheltered.
That is the concert that ushered me into hearing the voice of God for the first time.
There you go.
Right there, I was live with Lavantil Rhythm section.
Wow.
I now come back from a concert with me, Spragga Benz, Beanie Man.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
so I know that's
Right,
part
so
of my
I
history.
performed in our concert. We mashed up the place, and Tony was like, "Hey!" After the concert, he's like, "Hey, waiting about coming on the road with us."
Could you explain? Because a soca band has a band already. So where did the DJ?
I doing scratches. I doing. We had a class segment where they play a tune.
Okay.
They play a tune, and I respond with a tune on the turntables.
Interesting.
And the crowd going crazy.
And let me say this, I followed you
Right.
doing that because DJ Livestrong from W107 was our DJ in Altar Call.
Oh,
I got that from him.
Wow. See? Full circle.
Yeah.
So Tony's like, listen, we want to carry this show on the road.
Right.
You want to join the band? I say, you know what? I done with 90.9 because I was having a little issues there.
yeah.
And I did. I joined Surface. They welcomed me with open arms, and I spent 8 months on the road with them. We toured overseas, that kind of thing. Came back to Trinidad now. I'm by my barber. He cut in, man. He have this radio playing. Now radio is my first joy. You know what I mean? And I'm getting my hair cut, and I hearing this set of music playing on the radio. I said, bro, what station is that? Is a mix you have on? He said, no, but as in a new station come out, boy. Ebony 104. So a man like you, you go song real good on that station. I said, boy, God, this radio thing, I want to go back there, you know. But so I went to Ebony 104, big up to Robin Bansing, dude, love you guy. You know what I mean? He was like, Jess, yeah. I said, but I am with Surface right now. I want to do this radio thing. He said, well, come and do the weekends now. I said, no problem. So I had Friday, Saturday.
That is it.
That is it. Friday night, Saturday night.
Brandon.
I good, right? And then I said, because I toured with the band or doing stuff with Surface and stuff. So some weekends I won't be. He said, no problem. Then Phil Simmons was there. Big up to Phil Simmons. And this is the birth of Ken Simmons too, right? I could give you the whole history too. This is the birth of Ken Simmons. On air, that is.
Yeah.
So I'm on the air thing, boom. Robin calls me frantically, boy, Phil Simmons had to take a week off, thing, and these, because Phil Simmons was doing the mid-morning from 10 to 2. I need you to fill in, boy. And I said, oh, God, boy, I want to do this right now. It so happened, God, again, the band was taking a little break, right? So I had the time. So I could go and I could do the fill-in. I said, all right, I'm going to do the fill-in. So I came and I did the fill-in. After the first day of the fill-in, and I left, he said, when you come off here, just come in my office now. So I said, what I do? I'm going to close the door. I can't wait to say you are going to be my drive time person. I want you on the radio. So, God, Robin, I want to be on this radio thing. You had to do it. So, boom. Then the Surface thing, I left Surface on Ebony 104. So I was balancing it too. Ebony 104. That was the birth of the Plymouth Jazz Festival. I got to meet all the superstars. All the superstars. By first name basis, I had Stevie Wonder's personal number. Me and Stevie would be talking.
Serious? Stevie Wonder?
How we
Stevie Wonder.
talking?
So how you
Remember
know
he
when you
can't see?
WhatsApp him? Like,
No, that I know what's happening in this.
Okay.
That was just, that's 2002, 2003, 2001, 2002, right? And so that was beautiful. So after Ebony, I realized in terms of a shift international, I'm a person like this, when I'm involved in a particular field, my field, radio broadcasting, I need to know the trends internationally. What's going to be the next wave? Because I want to be here.
Right.
Right? If there's one thing with me, the key to surviving and me being 33 years in the game is evolution. I don't stay in one lane too long. Right?
Because I was just going to say that, not to interrupt you, but it feels like you weren't afraid to bounce where you needed to bounce. Wherever the
fear.
ball went, you just went.
No fear. I go in.
Yeah.
I go in. So I realized the game was changing, and I realized that EDM music was going to make a wave
And it
across
did.
the world. It ain't reached Trinidad yet.
right.
I caught it 2 years before it hit.
Before?
Yeah, I caught it. I was doing a gig in Jamaica for the Heineken
What year is that?
Green Synergy DJ competition. That would have been 2000 and
I feel like catch it before you know.
2000, what boy, 7?
I feel like catch it before you know, dog.
2007, somewhere around there.
Why?
That EDM. Because I had Ayo, which is ding, ding, ding,
With
ding,
Prodigy,
ding,
the
ding,
Prodigy
with
sample. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
when I say, yo, this thing massive, people
Yes,
was watching me
yeah.
like I was
like
crazy.
you're crazy. Yeah. So
Yeah.
watch me. I see when a DJ from LA by the name of PJ Butter. Big up to PJ Butter. He hosts the World Chart Show. Right, he has a syndicated show called the World Chart Show. Right, go let's look for it online. PJ Butter, big him up. And he put me aside like, yo, this is the next wave. A little white boy from Los Angeles. See, this is the next wave, and he sent me a folder full of the music. I took it and went to the hotel room and I listened. And I'm like, okay, then I need to get my ducks in a row and make a move. So when I got back to Trinidad, I was like, all right. I started slowly incorporating the sound within my repertoire.
Right.
So my listeners were like, okay, all right. In those days, I was playing in popular parties like Beach House. You would not know nothing about that, Nisa.
I don't be
Nothing at all.
shows.
Beach House,
Of course you do.
right?
Bang,
And
bang,
I was the first
bang,
person to
bang, bang.
play a EDM set, EDM house
Beach
set
House.
in the Beach House, and the crowd went ballistic,
Yeah,
not
we-
knowing what they were listening to.
We did.
Right? Right? So with that now, I'm like, okay, yeah. So my days at Ebony numbered. This is in my mind.
Serious.
I done put in my mind, I had to get out of here.
Because
So-
it's not the state. They're not
yeah,
there.
Ebony and urban and the R&B music was about to die.
Yeah.
R&B, because look at it. R&B as it was back then, you had Bobby Valentino, Chris Brown, Sierra.
Dead.
You know what I mean?
Joe.
Damn Joe. All our music is just slows. You know what I mean? All that's dead. So I'm like, all right, I need to make this switch. So I then went to an affiliate of OCM, which is the CSS, the Caribbean Superstation, which was based in Trinidad, but broadcasting up the islands, the entire region. So I had about 7 million listeners at my disposal. I was heard in Grenada, Barbados, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, St. Kitts, Antigua, all of the islands. Go on your respective dials and you hear me. You brought me and Nikki Crosby together. So we were hosting that. And that was when I went from afternoon drive
Hey, Nikki.
to morning drive.
Right. When it switched.
Yeah.
You
So when I
sound,
went,
listen, you sound so excited.
it's the passion. That's the passion.
Is it still the same for you? Is radio still? I know you said
It's-
what you
yeah.
said about the morning,
And
but
then my question too is, do you think radio still has a significant
It's not like what it used to.
powerhouse in the market of music?
It's still, thank God, it's still dominant, but it's not what it used to be.
yeah.
And when I say used to be, I ain't talking about donkey years ago. I talking about like just 5 years ago,
Yeah.
6 years, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
8 years ago, it still had a little it had a little order. But now it's just haywire. It's
But when it
just
comes to carnival time.
Hold on, I would like to know what he means by haywire.
Okay.
haywire in terms of, all right, you have to have some level of training. I didn't have any particularly formal training when I got on air. They saw raw talent and they owned it. And then during the course of my stay at 95.1, Holly Thomas brought in a dude from the States called Johnny Allen, rest his soul, God rest his soul. He had a broadcasting school. And he, I don't know, JD would like this, he was the co-host of the Friday night show on Kiss FM, 90.7 Kiss FM in New York.
Serious.
With DJ Red Alert and Prince Messiah.
Serious.
Red Alert, Prince Messiah, and Johnny Allen. He was called the Duke, Johnny the Duke.
Yeah.
So if
I
you
know
get,
that name.
So
That
if you
name
get the
sound
mixtape,
familiar.
if you get the
Yeah,
mixtapes,
yeah,
right.
Johnny the Duke.
So the Duke came to Trinidad. He said on his way from the airport to his hotel, he was listening to 95.1. It was a Friday night. I patterned myself off of Red Alert and them fellas.
Yeah,
So when he
yeah.
reached Trinidad, he heard this and he heard me talking.
Kid Capri.
Right. So when he got to the class now with all of us, me, Chris Boynes, everybody there, and he say, "Who's the Jus Jase? I wonder who's this Jus Jase dude? Look at him there. Oh, you Friday night?" I say, "Yeah."
So you
All right,
so
then.
you were DJ and play your
talk it.
music at the same time.
Yeah. That's how I
normal.
was trained. That was me, normal.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, we
a
can
lot
get
of
into
work.
that too. I taught
a
myself
lot
how
of
to do it. I taught myself how to do that.
That's a lot of work.
It's
By
a lot
force.
of
By
work.
force. So he was like, "Listen," he pulled me aside. He said, "Listen, if you're ever in New York, come and see me. I have a school, broadcasting school, and I'll show you the ropes." I said, "All right, I'll hold you to that." So he did the course, whatever it is, a little kind of refresher course for the local announcers, whatever it is, we did that.
Yeah.
And then I was traveling to New York for a 3-week period
Yeah.
in 1993. And as I touched down, I called him. He said, "You here?" I said, "Yeah." I sent him my guy to pick you up. Picked me up. And every day for that 3 weeks, went to his school, and he gave me the training, had me lecturing to his class as one of the DJs from Trinidad. That's how that gave me the polish.
So when you said
to the one thing.
haywire, I mean,
So back to the haywire point is haywire. It didn't have that no more. Right now is when executives are looking for talent to put on the radio, they go to Instagram.
Yeah.
Who's the most popular dude right now? Oh, he have 4 million followers. Thing, put him on the radio.
well, that's kind of how we don't have 4 million.
When I say I just saying that out.
Yeah,
just
because
trying to-
that's what's
But
up.
do-
That's what it is.
Personalities.
That's
Yeah, so you think that's no value? What are your thoughts on that? Because
how does an influencer have any experience in being on radio?
They don't.
You don't.
Yeah,
You don't.
You don't.
You have a personality.
you have a personality.
But radio has a particular. It's just like
It's
any
not for
any
everybody.
job. You have code of ethics. You have certain protocol you have to follow in order
Right.
to execute the job properly. You may be versed in. You might be a boss painter. You could
Right.
paint, but you don't know how to mix this and thing and put the primer. You know what I'm saying? You know how to spray thing. I know how to spray gray on this wall. I good at taking up a paintbrush and putting gray. I can give it a nice coat of gray. You know how to mix the gray? You know what to do with the opening can. You know what it is to spread a piece of plastic on the ground so that when you paint it, it don't splatter the ground.
right?
So Jadee, how do you respond to that?
I think
I mean, thank God I do my little course.
Nisa is.
Oh, go
Nisa,
ahead, Sadie.
Nisa has done the radio
Course.
broadcasting course.
Right.
So she's
I did a couple.
Right.
a couple, right? And now when you hear her anybody could tell she sounds like she has the voice and
Right.
the mannerism and all that. Right?
Right.
Me.
You get true. You get true. You get true. And there's no watch man. I ain't knocking that. No, folks. I want people checking this out. This podcast out. Don't think I'm knocking that you get through because I got through,
Yeah.
Right.
When I came on the radio, I was a rapper, but I knew how about, because I'm a mom, I knew about articulation and projection.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And speaking from the esophagus and the diaphragm, and projecting the voice.
I think that, yes, and all that is excellent. And then at the same time, those things you're talking about is kind of like a dying breed, even with artists.
There you go.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like even with
Listen.
singing, like
There
you
you
watch.
go. There you go.
I mean, shout out to
No disrespect.
Skeng if you ever
Now,
see
what's
this.
it? Big up to the
But
folks who do
look
their
at-
thing now. Bigging them up.
Look at these young dudes running. These, I'm going to say is another word, our N word, because it is reflex.
Yeah,
but these
yeah.
fellas running on stage and
It's
they
vibes.
have
It's vibes.
no
It's just vibes.
understanding of the mic.
Yeah.
Right
There you
here.
go. Yeah,
And
mic
all kinda-
control. Yes.
Nothing,
yes,
nothing, right?
Yes.
But people like they don't even, this generation don't even care. Now, my thoughts on radio that I think it is necessary, of course, because we came out from podcast, like what we doing here, helped us a lot.
Yes.
With when
To understand, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
to understand
the
radio.
fundamentals and the basics of
But
broadcasting.
when we
Yeah.
got to radio,
Yeah. It's a different monster. It's a different monster.
It's a monster.
It's a different monster.
different,
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
different.
So, after CSS came Hot 93. That's where I'm at right now. That's the end of the list. Woo. Wow.
Jus Jase.
Yeah.
Nicey list.
What I was saying before, which I did, I did say it out loud, just hearing him say I was here, then I was there, then I feel like some of us feel like, listen, if you have to evolve or digress in some cases, they kind of look at your journey and try to label it as a fail or a flaw.
not a fail.
But at the end of the day, as I said, listen to you say, I've been here, then I went here, then I went here, then I
I'm gonna put it- as you said, I failed. When I left 98.9 and went to Power 102, they thought that was the end of my career. People within the urban market, they were like, "Oh, that's the end of Jus
That's
Jase."
it, yeah.
And then I went in and joined with Sprang, and we had the highest rating show, bigger than all the urban stations in the country.
Yeah. I feel like it's
You know what I'm
important.
saying?
It's important for each of us as human beings to understand that
Growth is growth.
growth is growth.
Yeah.
And sometimes, now I have a song called, he never failed me yet. It's how you perceive your seasons. There's nothing wrong with realizing, hey, I think I need to move
Yeah.
from here. I mean, once you get fired, I mean, even just saying, keep bouncing.
It's evolving.
You're gonna get to where you need to go.
It's evolving. Evolving is the key. You can't stay in one lane all the time because I saw
Yeah,
many of
evolving.
my counterparts back in 98.9 catching the nene right
Like who
now.
so? Like
oh
who?
gosh, stop that, JD.
Bang.
Shout out to Isaac. Shout out to Isaac a little bit.
Man,
husband.
they call me, Jace, how you in this thing so your name still calling, you still out there.
I want to know like who so you find.
No, I'll never do that. I'll
You're afraid
never
of
do
them,
that.
or?
No, I just listen. There's a certain level of integrity I have within the
Right,
the
respect.
whole order.
Yes, JD,
You know what I'm
learn to
saying?
have some
All right.
integrity.
Let me ask you. Jus Jase.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna get back to the topic
The
of
marriage.
course. Yeah, I want to get into marriage. All right. We did get into the topic. Shout out to Jacksonville. Ocean has a question. She says,
We gotta take calls too. We here till 11. I don't see that.
You're cooking
I
or
don't see that. I will cook for you.
our
I'll cook for you.
callers are call shy. They only call when
Yeah.
they give it away.
Nah, they go call tonight. They want to know thing about me tonight. We'll see.
All right, Ocean saying now we still waiting to hear if wifey want a sister wife.
sister wife.
What's a sister
What's
wife?
a sister wife?
A sister wife is another wife, and that your wife is okay with.
Oh,
Like three something? Three something?
I-
Nah, not no. My wife ain't sharing.
Ocean.
My wife ain't sharing.
Ocean. I don't think our Ocean meant
Nah,
that.
my wife ain't sharing.
First of all,
don't think
I
it
just doesn't even want to share my little cookies.
I don't think
Yeah.
Ocean. I don't think that's what our Ocean
Nah,
meant.
my wife ain't sharing.
All right, but let's get into it.
In
All
the
right.
early, she probably would have shared.
In the earlies.
Yeah, when we don't start. Because when we don't start, we weren't. I was fresh out of divorce, so I wasn't looking for a relationship.
Oh.
She was out of a toxic relationship, so she wasn't looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
So we were just being physical.
Right.
It was a physical thing.
You
Yo, let's
saying
get
that,
it.
can I?
Go ahead.
You saying that and hearing Jadee say that to me over the years has always blown my mind. He would say, yo, I'm just telling this girl that these words about. And I'm
Yeah.
like, so how does that go? You just tell
Yeah,
somebody,
you lay it down. You're like, all right, here what's going on.
Normal.
Listen.
Tell him, Jace.
All
Tell
right,
him, Jace.
listen, this is what we doing. We doing the do.
That's it.
It's no feelings involved.
no
nothing.
feelings
No
involved?
feelings involved. It's just about expression, just release and relief.
But that's obviously that's
You know what I'm
because
saying?
we came to the Lord.
And yeah, I'm a spiritual person, right?
Hallelujah.
I'm a spiritual person. I'm heavily into God. Heavily. That's why I am where I am today.
Amen.
Praise
And
God.
Amen.
I'm not in a church or you know what I mean. You won't see me in a gospel concert and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I am very,
We
very
bring in, yeah?
spiritual.
We
Yo,
bring it in.
listen,
Right.
bro. Yeah, but even outside of that, let me tell you something. I've been in this thing long enough
Yeah.
to know, right? That God knows. No, this is all right. You see, we just had to dance.
Yeah, where you going? Because
Yeah, no, we just had to dance. Anyway, you know
Talk
what?
the
We'll
talk now,
about that.
man.
Well, you
Whatever.
go, I think he
Talk the
was. I
talk.
think that he was going to speak about what people think religion looks like.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Thank you, babe.
Right.
Go
Thank you,
through.
babe.
Because whether we like it or not, people have this measuring stick that they use every day. So I don't see you being, you don't go to church, you're not a functioning member of this church.
Yes, yes.
Therefore, you're not, you can't.
You're heathen.
You can't
Yeah,
praise
yeah,
God.
yeah.
You
No.
can't know God.
Now, watch this. But at the same time, and this is just my personal
Yeah, opinion.
faith, that salvation comes through Jesus Christ.
Right.
Now, when that happens, anything after that is a personal relationship
I
with
love
God
how you say that,
a lot
JD.
of people
I love how you say that.
may not understand your
You're
relationship
correct.
with
God. There you go. There you
No,
go.
there are
There you
others which I'm not bashing and I'm not here to discuss. They say, okay, well, salvation comes through the stars and salvation comes through the moon and all different stuff. And I could respect to. I could
You could
respect
agree
to
to-
say,
you could agree
I
to
could agree
disagree.
to disagree.
There you go.
Right. And
Yeah.
my opinion is
Keep kicking
right,
his mic, boy.
that salvation is through my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Right.
Now, the church, there's no figure when you do that there's certain things that you need to operate on, and it just may not be. You understand?
This is my thing.
You know, when we start that, we're going to hold
Yeah,
it
so
from-
let me
I want
see
to
if I
find
can-
out about Jus Jase and how he doesn't
Yes.
be horning.
So let me finish.
What?
That's why I want to
Is it that you
How you-
want to horn or something?
No.
Because I
He's
find
a
you
sex
ask
symbol.
it, you ask it like you
The
want to horn.
ladies want to know. But
I'm
continue.
going to be brutally honest, but do we have any break to take or anything?
Let me
we
finish.
have a break coming up in a couple of seconds.
All
But
right.
Let me finish
how
my
we switch
point.
from spirituality to horning so quick, I don't
It's
understand.
you.
Could I
Go ahead.
finish my point?
Is you.
Go ahead, babe.
Go ahead.
Right. I feel like life puts you on a course where if you don't figure out who you are, you are going to fall prey to trying to please everybody, every institution,
Yes.
and it doesn't work that way.
Yes.
Not for
Right.
peace.
Yes.
So for me, what I've realized is that a lot of people think what's the word? Ritual will save them, or being in perfect attendance in
Yes,
church
yes, will
will
save-
save
yeah,
you,
yeah,
or
yeah.
making
Okay,
sure
yeah.
making sure that your skirt is down here, making sure
Over
that your
it,
clothes
under
not
your
shiny.
knee.
And I have learned the very hard way that relationship is it. You understand?
Relationship.
Relationship is it. It's the reason why I have not gone insane.
Yeah.
My mother, give me my space. My mother is 70 years old.
Is buffet get buffet?
No, I don't
I
want him.
did.
I don't want him to stop now.
Because I got to jump in, but I can
My mother
take his space, babe.
Yes.
is 70 years old.
Nice.
She was divorced from my father when we were. I didn't even go through puberty as yet.
Okay.
My mother has met somebody. She's 70. Them telling my mother about she had to come to get this fellowship so she could get the church to use.
Who telling you
And
that?
listen, I said, what is happening? It's the same. You had to cater to rules. I am not saying rules don't have its place. Even our home has rules. But when it comes to, it's like they try to put you in a chokehold. when it comes to being able to express yourself and your life spiritually, knowing that you have a relationship with God.
Right.
The woman is 70 years old. What strippiness all they saying about she had to... well,
Should I get sanctioned? Should I get sanctioned?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I remember when it happened to me, I said, you want me to do that again?
Not the neck.
Right? Y'all could take the book that will burn and put it somewhere.
Oh boy.
Because at the end of the day, religion, I have seen it, causes so much confusion. And there are people out here trying to have a real relationship with God. God has taken them through things. The woman is 70.
Yep.
All they tell him about she had to come and get his fellowship and then get baptized again to do what? So that you would accept her inside?
Wow.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Dom the Marco.
Calm down, darling.
Easy,
Wusa.
baby. Yeah,
Wusa.
Wusa,
I seen it. I
Wusa,
seen
baby.
it. Jump in, Jerry. Segue. Commercial. Come on. As Roy Morales used to say a long time, commercial. Put on the commercial signal. Put on the commercial.
I'm tired. Can't take it.
All right, listen. You know what? Yeah,
Stubbornness.
let's do the reads. I'm not gonna go to the break, but let's do the reads.
Let's
Of
do the
course,
reads.
Commercial.
this is the last.
This is the last outbreak.
This is the last ad break.
Stubbornness.
Of course, the first hour was sponsored. Well, we in the second hour, right? The
Second hour. Commercial.
was sponsored by Unite in Victory Trinidad Jesus Love Revival Assembly. It is going down. Tickets are only $100 at the door. You pay $150. Hosted by Michelle Sylvester,
Big up, Michelle.
our friend, and of course our friend as well, Wendell Bumpart. Music by DJ Adonis and Versatiles. 29th of May. It's going to be popping. Everybody on that cast is with brethren. It's going to be insane, and it's not just they're not going on stage and just sing the rhythm. I can only imagine it's going to be music like that. An
Jadee.
avalanche of music.
Jadee, I remember back in it. I don't mean to pong. No, this is not a pong.
No.
Not a pong, right? But you had a dreaded lisp
Yes.
back in the day.
I
You
did.
fix it.
I did. Let me tell
How
you.
you fix it?
The
Hiya,
Lord.
Bill.
The Lord.
It was bad.
Serious? You telling me it was bad, Nisa?
It was
You
bad.
telling me I record the man for the mixtape? I'm like, yo,
I kid you not.
what up? It's real fix.
Let me tell you the truth. And this is real talk. I prayed and I asked the Lord
To fix it.
Serious?
fix my tight tongue. It was border tight tongue and lisp. No.
Yeah.
No. If I think about it too much.
Don't do it. Right, forget. Come. Nisa talks, change it. 6. Commercial. Our next commercial.
If I start to focus on it.
It will go back.
Yeah,
We went to
yeah.
switch back. All right, forget.
It was real
It was bad. It was
you know.
bad.
But there's a sermon in that, eh?
Squeeze,
There's a sermon.
O'Brien, Laundry, Tony, everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
Iowa, Marshall, everybody. used to
When
be
he
joking.
sang the soca, hey, yo, look at the people whining for. It was crazy.
Now,
No, you're good to go, boy.
let me tell you what happened on that night. Right? Let me take this down. Kirk Mitchell,
Rest in peace, Cook. Mitchell.
R.I.P. to the great Kirk Mitchell.
God bless you, dead.
Kirk Mitchell told me, he said, Jadee, you have to loosen up. You're too stiff. So we went up to Nuts.
Okay.
Right? Remember?
Tuesday
Tuesdays.
night, yeah.
We went up to Nuts.
You ain't got nothing but Anissa, don't worry.
I
Yeah,
know
you know about that.
coconuts, but I've never been. I've had a coconut, but I've never been in coconuts.
We went up to Nuts. Johnny and all of we.
The whole squad, yeah.
Squad. I probably drank about 18 Guinness
Wow.
and then come back to the studio. We left the studio because Cook used to come to work for 1 in the morning.
Right.
He used to come to for 1 in the morning. So I went to the studio. We tried to record the song for about 2 hours.
And no
And then
progress.
No progress. Then Cook, Jadee, you need to free up yourself. Let me go up in the hills
And come back.
and come back. So
That's what you did.
going up in the hills.
What you did in the hills?
Don't
my
study
head
that.
get
But what
bad.
happened in the hills, stay in the hills. What happened in the hills, stay in the hills, Nisa. Don't study
my
that.
head get
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Come back in the studio 5 o'clock in the morning
And cut the song.
and record AU. So I don't remember.
I can
recording
imagine how that
song.
session was, boy.
So the tight tongue that you heard
Yeah.
was just me
Wilding
while the
out.
children of the people are it was.
Yo.
Father, I thank you for. But listen, anyway.
Yes,
but my title was really bad.
But
It was
no, we
terrible.
know.
It was terrible. Yeah.
Because even when I got saved, my first couple of recordings was real bad.
Yeah,
But
it
I
was horrible.
I pray and I ask God,
Gosh,
if you could.
Nisa.
It was really bad. We used to laugh.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we used to laugh. I said, what are you doing?
It was bad.
It was bad.
Jus Jase.
Yes, sir.
You are
With
here
marriage
with
now?
us. We
Yes.
are here with us. We getting ready to wrap up in a little bit.
Yeah, we here long.
You are a sex symbol, Jus.
I am not a sex symbol.
You are a sex symbol.
I am a good-looking guy.
Yeah, thank you. Just leave it like that.
Just leave it like that.
Jadee.
I'm a
Just
good-looking
leave it
guy.
at that. Well, and you see,
Women find me attractive.
You go to the gym.
Used to. Like all this brolic and cut and thing now, this is just natural. I just do a little cardio thing. I used to ride my bike thing. But before in school I was training with some junior bodybuilders now.
so I have a little thing in here.
Yeah.
Women throw themselves at you.
They used to.
They don't know.
Funny enough, no. Now that because I speak openly about my marriage.
That don't stop women.
It don't stop women, but it's not like how it used to be. It was terrible. Yeah, back in the days, like when I now came on the scene
You were promiscuous.
and my name started calling. Woo!
You was out there.
Were
you an old? Would you call yourself an old mantel, like a scatter? You
Yeah,
was out
I
there.
was. I was out there. Big time. Big time. Big time.
How do you know?
Why you sighing, Nisa?
Because I'm sighing because you are able to say that, and we kind of went into this with the last podcast with
Okay.
Anil and Kanita.
Okay.
When a woman
Big up
says
Anel, big up
that,
Kanita. I love them too bad.
yeah, we just get some kind of bad name, like JD would say, "Oh, your head easy," or this, that, and the other. But then when a man says it, it's almost like this is my testimony.
Well, it's not really a testimony. I'm not proud of what I did. I'm definitely not proud of what I did. I climbed through window. You know what I'm saying? I sleep in married woman bed.
Oh, cool.
Put on the husband clothes, your robe and thing and walk through. I was that dude.
Oh God.
I was
I
that
climbed through a
dude.
window one time. It was in New York. It was not.
I climbed through many a window, Nisa.
I didn't do
Listen,
many. I did not do
I
many
did
of windows.
not.
I
Listen,
did one.
I do plenty windows. Plenty windows.
I did
Right.
one window.
I was all day. Right? If it have men who before claim that thing, listen, I was all day.
Can I just
I could
ask,
only imagine.
Can I ask
You
a
are Jus
question?
Jase.
Can I ask a question? So you weren't always Jus Jase, right?
Yes, he was
I was always
Jus
just
Jase.
Jace.
Okay,
In
What are you talking
Eldo,
about?
I was just Jace.
Okay, my apologies.
I was just Jace in Eldo.
Don't kill me. Don't kill
He
me.
was always Jus Jase.
So, was there any type of conscience attached to it? Like, is it that you didn't know, or only in retrospect can you say I was out there?
I could look back. I just welcomed it. All right. In school, girls would tell me, "Go, he nice, he sweet, whatever it is," but I wouldn't say I was getting girls.
Okay.
I was getting friends.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you were a gentleman.
I
but
was
you
yes,
out
yes. My parents raised me to be a gentleman. I open car doors. I let a woman. You know what I mean? I'm
So it wasn't-
chivalry ain't dead with me.
there. So it wasn't that you were a sleazeball, meaning
Nah.
because I feel
the
like
sleazeball came in. I turned into a sleazeball. I did.
I don't like you
I
right now.
did. When I started on 95.1
Right.
and my name started to call.
Oh man.
And back then, okay, remember, you know this thing like fan mail,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
There was no internet, so people would send actually letters to you, right? In envelopes.
Right.
Letters.
Yeah.
Fan mail,
Yeah,
I
right?
want to know what is your government name. Sorry.
I'll
go
get them
ahead.
that just now, right? What they want for though?
It was just a
I
question.
think I heard him say Harold.
No.
Harold.
No.
Okay.
So I would get fan mail, right?
Yeah.
And in 95, there's the cubby where they have a slot with your name on the top, and they put whatever mail that comes to you in there.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And my cubby would have envelopes. Nail there, hi, I'm so and so from so and so. Da da da. Listen to you all the time. I love you. Da 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 da. And I remember receiving one, right? A big, I'll never forget, manila envelope. One of the ones like if you go into licensing office or
Yeah.
go into the immigration
You're going
and they
for a
say
walk.
you walk with your big long
Yeah,
manila
yeah,
with all
yeah.
the documents in it. One of that in the cubby.
bang, bang,
Picture.
bang.
So there was a teddy bear, right? A stuffed teddy bear with a little red ball. I'll never forget, a turquoise blue teddy bear with a red bow tie. They send that.
That ain't even matching though, but
So
go ahead.
I take it up. I watch it. I say, all right. They send that. And they send the envelope. It said, I've sent 3 things to you. The envelope, the letter, ting. I've sent the teddy bear for you, and I sent something special for you in the manila envelope. When I open the manila envelope, it's a G-string and a phone number written in a Sharpie on the elastic.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, what happens next is I call the number and I meet the person.
You called.
Yeah.
Of course you called the number.
Call the number, meet the person, and do.
So you weren't afraid of getting sick?
Well,
them
I'm
days,
here, thank God. No, them days it had thing, Jadee, it had thing.
Yeah, but
It had thing. I was practicing safe sex where it is, but God, it saved me.
Wow.
So
I never caught a STD and never
Praise
caught
the Lord.
nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Praise the
And
Lord.
I was out there, and listen, that when I realized after that first G-string fan mail, I just went to the dark side.
Yeah. I got
The
that.
floodgates open. I was like, I could get this easy. Wow. And I was like, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Boy,
Jacksonville say, was the G-string
Pinky.
dirty?
Nah, it was like, it smelled new.
Oh,
It smelled new.
thank God. I was like, what is he going to say?
No, it smelled new. It's like she
Oh
buy
my
a
God.
G-string.
This is crazy.
I know she put it on once or what I know.
Oh,
But
stop
she
it.
buy the G-string
Oh, Lord.
and put it in an envelope, put the
Well,
what
half
is-
my life gone.
You are just
So the sex symbol thing, I don't consider myself no sex symbol. But women, yes, they did throw themselves up. Yeah, of course.
You are Jus Jase. You are married now
Of course.
after your first
marriage.
and divorce.
Yeah, first marriage divorce, yeah.
You're happily married now.
Yes, indeed.
How does one, Jus Jase, go to being out there, G-stringing mail,
G-string in the middle. I know that clip. I'm going to
being
put that clip
around,
up. G-string in
being
the middle.
around, you know?
All right, I'm going to put it this way.
Wait, let me finish the load up.
Okay.
Load
Having
up.
intimate relation with many soca artists, female artists
How it
out
reach
there.
soca
What
artists?
is going on? He never said that.
That's a rumor.
Oh my God. Jesus.
I will not confirm nor deny the
I
soca
got you.
artist part.
I'm
That's
with
a
you.
rumor.
There you go.
I'm with
Popular female soca artists out there back in the day.
Yeah,
Wow.
move on,
All
bro.
right.
Move
How you
on.
know that? But
Move on, bro.
how you find out that?
Move on.
They tell
bro.
you.
Back in the day.
They tell you.
Back in the day, and to now being happily married, how
Yes.
do you keep yourself
Hi,
from
Tommy.
now going back to things that the flesh or the manhood will want to draw you back into? How do
That's
you
why I
stay?
wanted to make the point.
Right.
Back before my first marriage, I was told myself, even though I out there playing the field, right? As I had a girlfriend, but I was horny girl left, right, and center, wherever it is. That's not right.
Oh, Lord.
But I was told myself, despite all the horning thing
Yeah.
with the girlfriend, I said, whenever I put a ring on the finger, I'm going to hold it down.
Oh, my God. You guys are so
Right?
wrong.
No,
What do you mean so wrong?
wait.
What are you talking about?
No, she's right. Because listen to me. She's right. Because
Okay.
I told myself I'm going to hold it down. I'm not going to have no physical thing. But I got married, my first marriage, but I was still entertaining girls verbally.
Yeah.
Right.
Them days I had no text. It had email. It had MSN. If girls was getting me little talks, I get them back little talk. Flirting thing.
Yeah,
That's it. You're not married. You're not supposed to be doing that. Esh. You know what I mean? And in my mind, my naive young mind at the time, I tell myself, once I'm not being physical with anybody,
Damn.
right? I ain't horning.
That's hard.
Or it's not considered infidelity or cheating.
Right.
But I am being infidel. I'm being committed infidelity.
Yeah, bro. Anything
Emotional-
you're doing and you're
yeah.
feeling, you know, bro.
That's infidelity.
You must
So
know.
cheating for you is
So in retrospect, looking back, I was cheating.
You were.
Right.
You were.
I wasn't physically cheating,
But
but
you
I
were
was
still.
verbally in dealing with a woman, talking to them online, flirting, talking, sex talk, ting.
Damn.
And I tell myself, once I ain't do nothing physical, and once I ain't put my thing in no thing,
Oh
you
my
know what I'm saying?
Ocean is blazing
These
up the
words.
comment section.
So that's what's happening then.
He's saying thing and throwing me off.
All right? No, I'm not going to get into details of what
Of
went
course.
on
Of course, of
Of
with
course,
the divorce,
respect.
what caused the divorce.
Of course.
Because my partner at the time did things as well.
Right.
They wouldn't,
Yes.
they wouldn't come out and say that they do it, but they did things.
This seems to be how a lot of men like you guys cover these women, and I just want to say it's a catch-22.
No,
Like
we
listening,
men.
hold on.
We don't throw we ex-wives under the bus.
Nah,
like-
nah, I ain't gonna do that. A
I'm
woman will
just-
come on and say, yes, he's a dog,
I'm
and he
just
think
saying-
this, and he do this, and he think, and he
Allow
handle this
me-
soca artist, and he, you know what I'm
Allow
saying?
me to say what I was saying is, like hearing it, it's a catch-22 for me.
Right.
You know, because in one hand I'm like, why are you protecting her? And then on one hand I'm just like, you the man taking all the brunt. Yeah, it's just a strange space to be, but at the same time I still respect it.
Right.
You
It's
know,
not, I'm not protecting the individual, no.
I'm not saying not to.
I'm
eh?
matured.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
saying
totally
not
mature.
to.
Yeah.
I'm not saying not to.
I'm
but
totally mature, and I can speak for me. I can't speak for what they did.
Yeah,
I can
correct.
only speak for what I did.
Do you all speak?
You understand? Not really.
Yeah,
Not really.
that's
Not
bordering
really.
on no.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really. I'll say not really.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So fast forward into a thing, a certain scene play off, divorce took place, I moved on. And after the divorce, after my divorce,
You
when
went
I got
wild.
I went to this, if I was on the dark side before,
Oh my God.
I was in sub-zero waters.
Jesus
Sub-zero.
Christ.
Swimming, yeah.
Not the sub.
Yeah, sub-zero. I was down there. Down, and you know, I like to put the drum in the down there. Commercial. Down there.
Do you have
Not
any
the
children?
Sub-Zero.
I
Somebody's
have 2 kids. I
asking.
have 3 kids.
He has
I have
2
one
kids.
with my ex-wife,
Right.
and 2 with the person who I thought would have been
Oh damn.
the next wife,
So
but
how?
that didn't work out.
So
That didn't
how?
work out.
Well, your ex-wife, but you all don't communicate.
If we see each other in a public setting, there's acknowledgement. Let's
Yeah,
just put
yeah.
it that
I
way.
mean, that's
There's
human.
acknowledgement.
That's
How
fine.
old are your
I
kids?
have no malice against the individual. I have no beef with the individual. You know what I mean? I wish them all the best. It's all good.
You and your kids good?
Me and my Me and my
2 kids?
3. I have
Three.
3.
3 kids.
Yeah. One with my ex-wife and 2 with the person afterwards. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
And you,
then-
you feel like you want to go back down that? Because for me, people always think, because, you know, me and Nisa, we married, we think we're looking for baby. And I say, baby, not good.
Don't
What
let
you feel
nobody
like?
pressure all into nothing. Do it when all
They
they want to
can't.
do.
Plenty
there.
pressure,
They
this
can't.
bus
Right.
pipe.
And that comes, and folks out there checking out the podcast, that comes with marriage too. Because I realized, I said before, I was not ready for marriage.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I was
You
with the
ready to-
individual at the time.
You ready to jump back into that baby life?
Nah, my wife don't want no kids. My wife don't want no kids. She don't want
Yeah.
no kids.
Yeah, my wife, my wife, who's happened to be here, she doesn't want any kids either, but then
Right.
sometimes she does
Sometimes,
some weird
sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes I'm
Like,
like,
You get a little baby
yo,
fever.
Like, what would a girl look like?
Right,
And,
right.
You know, sometimes I would say, hey,
What a girl
what
look
do you
like?
think that baby was?
What I love about my wife is that she's been through, just like myself, she's been through the trenches and back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so all you're just good with each other.
so
We
All you
good
just-
over
we
here.
went through all the madness.
Yeah, we good over here.
Of toxicity and stuff in
Jesus.
relationship, in terms of all kind of craziness, right? In terms of doing all kind of wildness out there.
If she was to be, God forbid, because we cover your union and your family. and
Yes,
pray,
thank you.
But if she was to be unfaithful, would you take her back?
I guess yes. I could say yes now, but I don't know if in the moment if it does happen, no, what would I do?
Yeah, that's human. I feel like we
Yeah.
say one thing in the
We'll say
moment.
I could say something now, but if it happens to, but I can say this, right? This is my second marriage, and I said it early in the program. God forbid if me and wifey do work out, I'm not putting no ring on my finger again.
And
Right,
that's
it
what
is.
I was trying to say before Jadee kind of went all over the place. Taking the plunge 2 times
stress,
was
right.
not easy.
Right.
So when it happened to me, and I mentioned that I wrote the book and stuff, I was looking into migration.
Yeah. Migration.
I wanted to just
Yes,
leave
yes.
Trinidad
Right,
because
right, right.
Trinidad's small.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I said, I say, I don't know how to do this here.
Yeah.
You how to start over here. And then I was like, I didn't know it was so hard to pick up and leave. It's kind of it's real thing involved in migrating, at least in my experience, in trying to figure out what I would have to do, I just got overwhelmed. So it was
Right,
probably being
right.
overwhelmed. And then I wanted to become a nun. I told myself,
Serious?
yeah, I said I would dedicate
serious.
the rest of my life to doing what God wanted me to do because I'd learned so many lessons, so many valuable lessons about what works, what doesn't work, how,
Right.
you know, I was very woke. As a matter of fact, I think something spiritual happened to me in that space, and I've never been the same since. So I was not looking. That's one of the reasons I know that I'm in the right space.
Right,
I was
right.
not looking. I signed off because, as you say, we going through.
Yeah,
It
when you
was a
went, yeah,
movie.
Yeah.
Why would I?
Mine was a movie, Dread.
Why would I want to go back?
Speaking
Yeah.
of movie, Marlene says Jus Jase. You think, or
You
if-
you
what would that
think
be?
no, you could or would entertain the
Teen-
thought of writing a
writing a
story
story.
about your life's journey?
During, I'm so happy I said that, but I'm sad at the same time. All right, and I'm gonna say why. During prior to COVID-19 kicking in, I filmed. I was doing a TV show with TV6 Cuisine Caravan, where I go through all the lengths and breadths of Trinidad and Tobago, sampling cuisines,
Okay.
doing type of thing,
Okay.
tasting doubles, like what you do.
Yeah, like
I
what
did it before you did. So check it out, all right? So big up. But the thing is, it's not on socials or YouTube. No, it was on
Right.
TV6. It was on traditional terrestrial TV.
Right.
All right. And we did that show. It was myself. So I did it before, and then we did the doubles edition with myself, David Wares, and Chef Shiraz. Big up.
Nice,
Right?
nice
It was
squad.
fantastic. It's a big squad. Folks loved it. Every Christmas time they re-air the shows on TV6 when I do the Christmas edition and that kind of thing.
Okay.
The cameraman was Gotti. You know Gotti?
Of
The
if I know
Gotti?
Gotti,
Right.
Gotti
Right?
gave me my first music video.
All right.
Nothing like that.
Gotti. You know who Gotti is? Nisa?
No, I
R.I.P.,
thought it was. I
R.I.P..
thought it was Ashanti's Gotti. Sorry.
No, R.I.P. to Gotti. That's
So Gotti and I got real close during that shoot, right?
dog, you know.
And Gotti tell me, he say, dog, me and you, I'm gonna shoot a dog. I want to do a documentary on my life, dog. He said, listen, let me do it. He was like gung ho. He's like, we go in and do it. Pull all the footage off, put everything, we're gonna put things together.
Yeah.
And we started a timeline of everything what we were gonna do. Right? And then while shooting, oh gosh, but this hitting my heart. While shooting Cuisine Caravan, the doubles edition, one of the last episodes, he pulls me aside and tells me, Jay, boy, I went to the doctor, boy.
Yeah.
Cancer. I said,
Cancer, boy.
right? So after that, now, my wife and I, we were engaged, and he promised to videotape my wedding, and he did it. He was real suffering, but he did the whole wedding. He filmed it for me, and he passed away. You know what I mean? And he was gung ho. We had real projects. We had a timeline of projects that we were gonna do because when creatives come together, it's explosive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, well, IJ, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this thing. We're gonna plan about this. We're gonna do the documentary. We're gonna do this. And we have this. I had a TV show. Wanted to pitch to TV6 as well with movies and stuff. We can do that." And he passed away. And
Yeah, boy.
so
I'm
that is
not
it.
sure
So I have a lot of still footage of stuff I want to do with my documentary. But every time I look to start to do it, my heart gets heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My heart gets heavy. So rest in peace, Gotti, my boy.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. bro.
One or two comments and then Jace, we get out. We can't let Jace leave here.
Without what?
We're gonna let you know without what. You have any comments there?
Yeah. Well, somebody's saying, Trinicia, sorry, she's saying sleeping peace, Gotti. Do it in memory of the man. That's another comment.
Yeah, Kieran says do it in the
I trying. I'll see what I could do.
They want to know what's your government name. This is about the third person.
Yeah.
What they want to know that for?
They keep
Yeah,
asking.
because I mean, LL Cool J is
James Todd Smith, yeah, they know.
right, and just yeah.
But they know my mom is Eunice Allen. All right, my name is Jason.
Jason.
So Jason Allen, that's my name. No relation to Ian Allen. Eh? Big up Ian Allen. That's
Shout
my
out
boy.
to Ian.
Big up
Yeah,
Ian.
I just
But
say Ian,
no
he's a-
relation to Ian Allen. I'm Jason Allen.
I just say Ian, he's supposed to come on Friday Can
Ocean
Live.
He's supposed to come in here?
Yeah, for the longest
I
while.
would like to be a fly on the wall for that
Every
one.
time
boy.
he see me, every time he, Jadee, I'm coming Saturday.
Big up to Ian Allen,
We
man. Big
actually
up.
have the promo right here waiting till I say, Ian, I'm not
Serious?
going to run no promo until you come out. Yeah, run it. I can't run it, nothing.
Do you have a middle name? They're asking if you have a middle name.
Nah, we're going too far. We're going too far. going too far.
All right,
I ain't getting that one. No comment.
So, listen.
Run, go to commercial.
Commercial.
But listen, let me tell you something. I mean,
Commercial.
you know, the Bible says we know no man after the spirit, after the flesh, but by the spirit of the Lord. And I declare in Jesus' name that this union is going to last for a season and a season and a times, as the Bible says. And that means...
You hear that, babes? We inside for life.
Yeah. I thought you was going to bring shit to you, though.
Who is Pablo?
Pablo?
Yeah.
Pablo's, I wonder if they're talking about Paul Amara.
I see. Ask him about Pablo.
Pablo's, all right, I did, all
This
right,
person like they know you.
all right, so Pablo is Robert Amar's son, if that's the person they talk about.
Hi, Sherry.
Paul Amar.
Okay.
And he used to own Pablo's on the bottom of Long Circular Road, right? Just be after courts.
Yeah.
On Long Circular Road there.
Yeah.
And I hosted a series of hip hop events there.
Oh, the only Pablo I know is who's dance now.
Oh, right, Pablo.
That's
Right.
Pablo, yeah. So-
Right. And I used to host hip hop events there with all the local MCs. We hosted battles and stuff there. And it was a movement. It was phenomenal. You know what I mean? It was crazy. And some of the greats passed through there. People like Hollow, which is now Primo Max, Nem Red, Chromatics, Spot
Chromatics,
Rushers.
Mathematics, boy.
Legendary.
Yeah. All the greats passed through, and we had a ball doing our show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they are saying we need to have
They want you to come
Just
back.
come back.
Come back. Just say when I'll be here.
understand?
I'll be here for part 2.
Who come in and mop the floor because this place here. You understand?
Cause we ain't
That's
talk
why-
about it. We ain't talk about BT and thing. Eh?
All
We
they
ain't,
just
we
want people
talk-
to
yeah,
come.
we ain't talk a lot.
Hold
Alright,
on.
so guess
people
what?
just want people to come and they ain't sending nothing.
Oh Lord.
You understand? I just had to mop this ground.
the
JD
buff,
doesn't
the
say, well,
buff.
babe, let me mop the ground for you.
Oh God.
No, normally we
Alright.
just have fried bacon line because the show is called fried bacon
So
line.
you know me fried bacon thing?
Yeah, we normally, but we just didn't have the time today,
Yeah.
boy. We
That's
just-
alright. Small thing.
Yeah, I
So
usually do something.
what time is it? Is it 8? You say
7:51.
We carry once wifey permit.
Your
we'll see if we
wifey.
could, your wifey. We see
My
if we could
wife
probably
in why
carry for
here?
dinner.
She like handle your
We
stories.
carry for dinner or
Papa,
something.
yo.
Yeah.
So, all right. Like you get paid. Papa.
Jus Jase. You understand? All right, so we getting ready to go into our special. We have a bunch of things we do on the show.
Okay.
We have random singing, which it was supposed to be karaoke.
Oh, you doing
Wait,
karaoke?
but we don't have time for
Okay,
random
cool,
singing.
cool.
All right, but we have one thing we need to get to, and I'm
Oh, we're
sure.
not doing the. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna get to it because he is.
No, I was talking about the random singing, but okay, cool.
Yeah, we're not gonna do random.
Save that for
right?
part 2. Part 2
We
we
save
do
that
the
for
random
part
thing.
2. All right, but quickly, you would have been. Are you before Gallon and Fayan would have been on BT? How much Trinidadians were on BT?
Not many.
Bunchy Fayan.
I
for
was
sure.
the first. I was the first on
definitely the
Rhapsody.
first.
BT
Damn.
Rhapsody.
Rap City.
I was on
was on
Rhapsody, yeah. And fun fact, this year, because I have the clip ready to launch it when I'm going to do it September the 2nd this year is going to be the 20th anniversary of the airing of the episode with me.
Look
Serious.
at that.
That's where you.
20, yeah.
That was in with Tigger.
No,
Who was
with
the
Mad
host?
Links. Mad Links was the host.
Okay. In the
City
basement.
boy.
I was in the basement. It has the I'll go show you.
I saw
Hold
it.
on.
Dog, I saw it. I was
Hold on,
home.
hold on.
I was home
I'm gonna-
crying when the shit on BT.
I'm gonna show you on the phone here now.
Cried?
Right?
Babe.
You know, people call me crying. People call me crying.
Rap
I got calls with people with tears.
Oh
I'm not
le-
gonna lie.
I came
People
from
with tears.
I came from school,
my God. Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And we watched it, and we was like, "Yo, we reached," because when he was on BT, we thought that was it.
Somebody said 20 years. Wait, this
sir.
man drinking
20.
Pharrell juice.
No, let me tell you right. Let me tell you right now. Let me tell you right now. I sit down in front of my radio listening to Jus Jase as a teenager and he was way older than me. So I don't know what's going on because now I looking older than he. Lord. Going on here, boy? Is that curls?
Just life. Just no only curls. No curls. This is life. Let's live life. Live
All
life.
right, real talk, real talk.
All
Do
right.
you
So,
die? Do you die?
Nah, I don't die. No die.
Lie.
No die. As God is my witness on my children.
You know who's the next person that I asked?
No die.
Jason
Jason
Williams.
Williams, yeah.
Yeah.
We saw Jason
Hey, Shaka.
Williams.
Yeah, but healthy. Watch this.
What is this?
What?
But I need to put that in it.
Hold on. I can't give it to you because I'm going to watch it in September. Yeah. Watch.
Yo, what up? BET Rap City, the basement. It's your boy Tampa's Ellis, the infamous Mavericks. Northside of my country with my brethren there. See? You know what I mean? Jus Jase.
Right, that's it.
Come down, let me
That's
play.
it.
Bring it
That's
up,
it,
play
that's
it on
it.
the big screen.
That's it. September the 2nd, I'm going to do a nice little
20
tribute to myself.
years.
That's why I say I'm not recognized.
Yeah.
I had to do this myself.
Yeah.
I had to talk
Unfortunately,
that talk,
sometimes that's
right?
how it is. Yeah.
So I'm going to release this on my socials September the 2nd this year. 20 years.
So we have something to go to. Let me just ask one question, then we're gonna go to the segment. All right?
Yeah.
So Kieran says, Jace, I want your take on the crime situation and the effects of the entertainment industry. Is it indeed riskier being out there in this field?
Wow. It is being riskier. It is riskier being out there in this field, like, especially like I can speak for myself. Back in the day, I would take a party anywhere. When I first came to JD, the first thing he tell me outside is, "Hey, you ain't scared to be in the area?" I said, "Nah, bro, because I've performed in all over the place."
Yeah.
Right?
Sound.
I've done shows in the hoodiest of hoods
Yeah.
and the stushiest of stushiest places.
So she's substitute.
Right? But now it's a different timing and the order different. Look at that police officer who was gunned down in that bar just the other day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I watch stuff like that and it hurts my heart
Yeah.
that we have to live in fear. We live in fear. As far as the music, people are now kind of, and back in my day, they were kind of doing two things. They were associating the gangster lifestyle with the dancehall and hip hop gangster rap we used to listen to back in the day. Now they're associated with the Trinidad scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's-
but Dan, it always used to be, to me, it always used to be like that, you know.
No, I know, but that's the point I'm making. Because when we listen to a song like "Dan It Up," and the man say "Gun in your waist, Dan it up,"
That's what he
Yeah.
said. I
We-
don't know. All I could
Right.
make out was that part.
Right.
Boom,
But we-
yeah,
boom, that's shots.
Shots. Is,
What do I know?
But did we go and shoot up people when
we wasn't.
we weren't on that? We weren't on that, right? But now you have men singing songs about all the numbers on these scales 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, whatever it is, and man getting gone down. So something has to be done. Something really has to be done in terms of that. In terms of the association with the music and crime, I don't know. In my day, I used to listen to real gangster rap, NWA and thing about robbing people. And I never pawned no ski mask. I never robbed nobody.
Bro, we grew up on that.
But this
I
is
grew
what
up on. I used to listen. I driving in my Jeep in them days.
Yeah, you couldn't get me to
cranking,
smile,
and I
smile,
was big. I
nothing.
was dressed like them, driving wrong, and
Well-
my face pan ring. And
So here's my thing.
Bandana. Hey, watch me. I had a bandana on my head for look, I've on one.
So here's my
But
thing.
I had a bandana on my head for so long now. When I take it off, it had a
tan?
it couldn't come off for months.
Lord.
I know.
Right. So my point is, I'm fed up of folks blaming
The music.
entertainment for crime.
Well, I
Crime
guess,
has to
so
do
that's
with-
you and JD.
Crime has to do with us as individuals. Look in the mirror. What is causing a person? Is it poverty? Is it whatever it is? What are we doing to make people understand that, pulling a gun and robbing people is not the way to live, is not the way to survive?
I think.
What's happening with enforcement of the law?
Well, that's one thing. I think, JD, and you said it correctly. Everything, remember, life is a cycle, right? So there's nothing new under the sun as written in the Word of God.
Right.
So it's just, I believe, an evolution of something. I also believe it is a spiritual issue.
Yeah.
And when I say spiritual, I am not even saying that the church could solve the problem.
Yo, Shaka.
Because the church is also full of people who are afraid. It's also full of people who don't know what to do.
Right.
And people who are also flawed. So I just think you're correct. It's a internal.
Yeah, we have to change
spiritual-
us. We have to change us.
Well, God is the only person that could change people, you know.
Yeah.
I
So,
mean, it's not
we
a
are blessed
20
place at Trinidad and Tobago. I always tell wife here that
Yeah.
we say that all the time. We'll drive around the place, we go on the beach, and we look up, and this is a beautiful place. You know, it's just that they have a couple of imps in the country that just make the place tarnished. You know what I mean? And the law needs to be upheld. We have to do more to enforce the law. Enforce the law.
tell you
Make things so dread that a man won't even think about picking up a gun. When you go to a place like Singapore, it has no crime, you know, because they deal with you. You go and thief something from a store. You thief an item in a grocery store. You know what they do? They cut off your hand.
Yeah, that is it. Gone.
They cut off your hand. It might be dread, it might be drastic, but we need to go that route in order to do something to make a dent on crime and TNT.
Yeah. All right, guys, if you're not joining, if you're now joining us, I see Shaka.
You miss plenty, boy.
Shaka coming through. A couple of people are coming through. All right.
You doing the phone line thing or no?
Yeah. Lines are. Let me put the lines open, but
I wonder here.
let's get in. Let's get into
Oh, the thing. The thing.
and then we're gonna open the lines just for a couple minutes before we release
All right.
What is the thing?
the
What are we doing?
general. All right. So, babe,
Thing.
Yeah,
explain
what
it
is
to
the
him.
thing? What are we doing? Oh,
Right?
Good, Nick Cannon, right?
okay.
Yes. Shout out to Nick.
Oh, they're bringing him out to retirement with this one, boy.
Shout out to Nick.
No, I was one of the freestyle kings, eh?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, all right.
Well, Anna, you feel you can take on Gallon?
Not no.
Kieran,
All gal in
Kieran,
here.
we going for something?
All gal in here.
Who you can take on? Orlando Octave.
But no, my last rap was in 1997, Jay. 1997 was the last time I rapped.
All right.
I done.
So you're not picking back up that mic no more?
Nah, I'm done. And the whole game evolved. The whole rhyme styles, it changed.
Yeah, things
so I will do go song real
Dated.
yeah, outdated. Nah, I
You
can't
know,
do
I
that.
cannot.
I'm telling you, I know when this. Listen, and soca artists, listen to me
Yeah,
good, eh?
try to
You see
fight.
what I just said there? Some all the soca artists, and I would love to name names, eh?
Like who so?
I'm not
According
going to
to-
do it now.
According to Lil
Sion.
Bits, Isaac.
Isaac. Big up Isaac. Sion.
Isaac, big up.
Right?
Like
There's
who
some
so?
all the soca artists. You don't know when to throw in that towel.
Like who?
You think so?
Like
yes.
who? Like
yes.
No, he
Yes.
just said he's not saying any
I'm
names.
not saying no
Quit
names,
it.
but I can know a lot of them, and I'm following all you.
Hello.
Supporting all you.
I need to ask you why you're saying that. When I look at
No.
Can I finish?
Let me just
no,
say this quickly.
no.
Soca
Let
different.
me say
Soca
it.
different to hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's because it's soca, so the principle is gonna change. Look at how the world
ahead.
honors, like Sting would still be performing.
Sting is going to
And
be a
the-
talented
and the-
person from time immemorial, right?
Bang,
Marshall is in the
bang,
game from now till time immemorial. Certain artists, you're wrong from since back then. You never do nothing. You never succeed nothing. We're in 2024 and you're still doing the same dotishness from since back then. Give it up.
I want to know
Alright,
who.
okay.
The real artists will give it up.
All right,
I know when I reached 1997, I say, no, Jay, it's either we go in radio or we go in DJ. I was juggling the two.
And you choose DJ.
Right? So back in them days, even when you came to do the rap and the mixtape, I was still doing my little thing.
Right.
Right? I said, Jay, we gotta go to DJ.
So you ain't trying to fight up.
I ain't
rapping
fighting
with-
up. You gotta fight. You fight. You can love the work. The work gotta love your back.
Damn. Well, I don't know.
In the classroom. There we go.
Right.
What we doing? What we wrong? How many wrongs we doing? What we
First-
doing?
You're
First to
well,
three.
you know what? He's the first person to come to here
And
that
he knows what it's
already
about.
knows what's up.
Yeah,
So
I know.
you could
yeah.
go against him.
All right. So we don't have to explain it.
Nah, it's in class. Rhyme, that's rhyme. And whoever bust. And I can't repeat.
And you
There
can't
you
repeat.
go.
And then
Repeat,
they say, obviously, the ending is
In the classroom.
Yeah.
So first to
now,
three?
babe, we got to flip.
Okay, so-
Between who-
Why can't be three of us that we going on, man?
Nah,
talk
you
that
gotta go
talk.
between
Talk that talk,
You had to
son.
go between. We had to flip between Nisa and I
Oh,
to see
okay,
who go
okay,
up against you. All right.
I
say-
don't know.
I would go. We could go
Which
3
one?
rounds, like 1, 2, 3, and keep
The
going.
stress queen Omega, she come. I beat everybody come through here, you know.
You have a quarter on you? I ain't trying to get.
Yeah, you beat everybody that come true.
Well, not really.
Nisa, you beat everybody that come true.
Not really. Nisa more or less with much. No. Let me see.
Let me go in the class.
Quarter.
I know quarters. Man.
You know where the cash pan is, Jadee? I have a problem. Men doesn't know where nothing is. Listen, I'm gonna speak tall in the
Oh Lord,
atmosphere.
that's me. You're singing like my wife there,
If you're
boy.
living in a house, you understand?
Say it.
I shouldn't be telling you where the pot is. Can I get an amen? I should not be
Amen.
telling you, babe, where the bowls are. No,
Amen,
no.
amen.
Go in the kitchen and get familiar.
Amen.
You understand? I asked the man for 25 cents. He say, where?
Amen, amen,
We have
amen.
a cash pan in the bedroom. Can I get an amen? You must know where
Amen,
things
darling.
is.
Amen. I'm there.
You must
That's
know where
me.
things is. All
That's
right.
me. That's me.
You don't know how to press 1 and 2 here.
I was talking, so it was on me. Kieran said he doesn't know where the toilet paper is. All right, so
There you go.
it's birds and what is it? The local thing is
It is
Birds and numbers.
birds and numbers.
numbers is 25.
And the birds is the bird.
All right. So what are you taking?
Bird.
Okay,
Guys, wait.
where the bird
The
is?
bird. Where the bird is? Come on, G. Come on, G.
Papa.
Check it out.
he
Where
can't-
wetland?
listen.
Wetland. Where wetland? Say where it is.
Yeah, but Jadee can't even flip a coin.
It's on birds.
Yeah.
So what I do?
It's on bird. So
So you start.
you
it.
So I
start.
start. Who are going against? I can pick.
No, it's supposed to be your.
Oh God, look.
No,
back
wait,
and
hold
understand.
up.
I was not supposed to call it. You all
That's
was
You
supposed
were
to call
supposed
it.
to call it. Yeah,
Flip
yeah.
again.
All right, cool. So we
Flip
good.
again. Flip
All right.
again.
So I'm taking numbers. Birds and
25.
numbers.
Bang.
Numbers.
Aye.
Shit. So you go in.
Yes.
You going against me?
Yes.
Just she's going up against Nisa. Yeah.
I can't go and beat the woman.
Don't underestimate.
So first to 3.
Don't
right?
underestimate.
First to 3. right?
Yeah.
All right, there you
Yeah,
go.
all right, cool. So
Run
but-
beat.
All right, hold on now. Let me give a little thing, right? Hold on there. Let me go.
Going out to retirement, boy.
In the classroom.
Yo, in the classroom.
Oh my God.
Yo, in the classroom.
Wait.
In the classroom. What? Yo, in the classroom. Put it on your what? In the classroom. Rap attack right now. I'm in the
I
classroom.
don't want to go anymore.
I was a rapper, Gil. I was a
I don't think I
rapper.
should go anymore.
Let's do it. Put it on me. Let's go. What?
So I
Come on.
So I start, right?
Go, baby. You got
In the
it.
classroom. Your shirt is green in the classroom.
Because I'm looking real mean in the classroom.
But my baby's looking lean in the classroom.
My hair's got a nice sheen in the classroom.
Sit up, fix your spleen in the classroom.
I watch my watch, it goes cling in the classroom.
You can't demean in the classroom,
Because I'm here, I'm not seen in the classroom.
but you are mean in the classroom.
I said
said
mean,
mean, she
you
said-
lost.
Man.
Come on, son.
I heard it sound like,
Talk that talk, son. Talk that talk, son. I'm out of retirement, son. Let's go. Let's go.
Good.
I'm in that zone, son.
oh
Let's
my
do it.
God. So it's your
Just
turn.
You woke the
one.
beast, son.
Just one. Oh Lord.
Let's do it.
All right, let me go. Hey, Adana. All right, let me go. Okay.
Let's do it.
Hey,
so you go.
in the classroom.
What? Yo.
In the classroom.
Tell me.
In the classroom.
You go.
Oh, I'm starting?
Hey,
Yeah, you
what we
start it.
doing in the classroom?
This thing is like trash in the classroom.
I got a big stash in the classroom.
I'll knock this thing and make it smash in the classroom.
You want a lash in the classroom?
I might know about how to put some cash in the classroom.
Hash in the classroom.
Oh, what you said, babe?
I
What you
said
said?
hash in the classroom.
You taking it? All right, let's go.
But it's a word though.
Is all right, we're going, all right.
You can fight
Hash.
more. All right, let's go to the comment section.
What? Hash is a word.
Yeah, no, hash is a word.
Hash is a word.
Continue.
Let's go.
In the class.
All right, put my skin with a rash in the classroom.
Jumped in the water splash in the classroom.
I'll do that and fast in the class. all right. The decider. Best of three. What is who reached through the best of three?
Wait.
Is who reached through the best of three?
Oh my
Who
God.
reaches 3?
Oh,
Who reached
shit.
three?
All of my heart beating here.
Nah,
Hold
don't
on.
be. Let me go.
I can't breathe.
Nisa. got one with Jus Jase.
That's good. That's good.
All right, let's
Out
go.
of retirement.
All right, let's
Bring
go.
it back. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's
In the
go.
classroom.
Yo.
Who up, next, Nisa?
In the classroom.
Nisa, you go.
Let's go.
In the classroom. Hey.
In the classroom.
Behind you, live, love, laugh.
Give, gov, gaff.
Wait. Hold on.
Where's that?
Live, love, laugh. That's
No,
my
you
last word.
gotta say the classroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's go again.
Let's go again.
All right.
All right.
In the classroom. Ready? Go.
Live, love, laugh in the classroom.
All right. Then I will push my staff in the classroom.
I'll write a paragraph in the classroom.
You make me start to come and grab.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God!
The live, love, laugh is what throw me off. The live, love, laugh. You start with the live, love, laugh. All right. Let me do it. Let me tie this game. Let me go.
Oh my God.
Dave, you have
we go.
one more.
One more and you win. One more and you win.
Oh, my God!
Let's get ready.
In the
Yo.
classroom.
Me or you? Me?
Me.
No,
You go.
Nisa.
Just go.
Oh, shit.
In the classroom. Hey. That light is bright in the classroom.
Yeah, it makes me kind of fright in the classroom.
Nigga, do you want to fight in the classroom?
Yeah, you're gonna look like you're out of sight in the classroom.
Oh no, what a plight in the classroom.
Yeah, strong and mighty might in the classroom.
Delight in the classroom.
Ooh, you might need me get excited in the classroom.
Don't bite in the classroom.
Well, I'll do a fight in the classroom.
Somebody said
I
fight.
think somebody
who
said
said
fight.
Let's go to the comment section. Did
Did
somebody,
somebody say fight?
I don't know.
Did somebody say fight? Did somebody say fight?
All right, comment section.
You're the judge. You're the
Let's
judge.
be fair. Comment section. Did somebody say fight? If not, we continue.
Fight went already.
Oh, who said
Somebody
it?
say fight, right? Ready?
Who
Yeah.
said it? Who said it?
Who said it?
2 yeses. I said fight.
Nisa said fight.
My
Thank you.
darling, take win. Congratulations.
win?
I won.
Did she
Yeah,
win?
if they said it, they say fight. If they
Oh
said fight went,
my God.
well done.
Y'all know what be happening when I
Oh,
win.
no.
My name Felicia,
Oh,
and
my.
I just want to thank my mama. Hold on. I just want to thank my mama and my papa. My mama say, Nisa, you gotta read them books. And if I did not read, if I said, Mama, I don't want to read, I would not win tonight. I gotta thank my mama. Listen, JD. Listen,
Well
read
done,
your-
darling. Well done.
I'm not done, Jus Jase.
Oh,
You cannot come into my clothing.
sorry.
Okay?
Sorry,
so
darling.
my name, hold
Bomba.
on. I don't want no effects or no nothing. My name Felicia. My name Felicia. I don't need no effects. I am the effect. Do you understand what I'm saying? That I need the screen. I need the screen on me. I need the screen on me. Thank you, Mama.
Press number 1.
Thank you, Mama. All the hard work paid off. This is Jus Jase. They say he came
This
in
the
here.
retired rapper, right?
They say
There's no you beat a retired
this
rapper.
man came in here and his shirt is it's bright and he said I'm a rapper, but he lost. Felicia,
A
girl.
retired rapper.
Felicia,
Get it
girl.
right, Nisa. It's a
Can I just-
retired
Hold on.
rapper.
Can I just get
Retired.
a round of
Retired.
applause? one more
Retired
time?
rapper.
Thank you.
Tired.
Retired.
Thank you.
Is tired?
Retired rapper.
You was nervous.
1997.
Yeah, nah, boom. See what's going to.
What? It's when I started now. Because it's the confidence.
Yeah, nah.
Lois, I am dying. You want to know the funny? You want to know the funny thing is? Just would have mashed me up, Jen. I would have,
You would have lost?
But he good
Yeah,
though.
you done lost.
He had me on my P's and Q's.
I would have lost. He says
That was fun.
ridiculous.
That was good, man. We're the opponent. Congratulations. I too
man.
concede defeat.
Thank you. You better.
Guys.
Bang, bang.
All right, listen, we getting ready to bounce out of here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
724-4249. If you just want to say hi to Jace, give him a call.
Call
Let's
up now,
go
man. Call
right
up.
now.
We
know
also
what I mean?
have closing thoughts.
We
Don't
have
forget
closing thoughts for the.
We still I think that we here till 11. Call now.
All right,
Call.
so let me just
You.
put the number up. We here till 11. Where is it? Here.
Hi, Wendell.
Who went there, Bumper?
Yeah, he says proud of me,
Yeah,
Giant.
boy.
Nice.
I don't know when. I surprised.
How you taking long so? What are you looking for?
I'm surprised. 724-4249. If you want to say hi to Jus Jase, if you want to say anything, just give him his flowers, whatever.
Yeah, we only
Like that.
leaving the phone lines open for a minute, huh, guys?
Get
Yeah,
1 minute.
yeah. We're leaving the
Just
phone lines open. We ain't sticking. All right. So let's get back. Okay.
Somebody called.
Again a call.
Let's
That's
see.
what we talking about.
Hi. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, Nisa. Hi, Jadee.
Hey.
This is Luanda.
Hey, Luanda. Chop a bomb, Luanda, one time. Luanda, talk to Jase.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, is it Nuwanda or Luanda?
Luanda.
Luanda.
Oh gosh, good night, darling. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good by the grace of God.
Nice,
I must
nice.
say, I truly enjoyed this podcast. It was very educational, I must say. You know, and I appreciate, you sharing the whole ups and downs and everything that it would have taken to be a broadcaster and to be in the game. So I truly appreciate it, your gems and all that you would have shared. So it's really eye-opening and educational.
Thank you for being part of it.
Jadee and Nisa, good job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love you too, sweetie.
Oh,
Thank you, Luanda.
we have another call.
You're welcome.
All right, great.
Boy, the call's coming in, boy.
Call on the line. Good evening.
A very pleasant good evening to Nisa and Jadee and the man.
Bumpy.
Bumpy in the bed.
What's up?
Jump up, Bumpy.
Hey, listen. When I saw the promo today, I said I had to try to tune in, boy. And that is a legend you all have there.
Yeah, boy.
I'm so happy to see him, to hear him. The man looking like 16, Jared.
Yeah, he was there.
Wow, you understand? So excellent, Jace. Happy to hear you.
Thank you,
One
man.
of the best, biggest voices in media. Really appreciate your contribution over the years, and and I just want to say, I'm just very embarrassed that you lost to Nisa.
Nah, that's one thing. I retired. If it was two turntables, you know what's going on. If it's two turntables, you know what's going on. Nobody
But let me tell
tested.
you something quick. That hash though, that hash was real harsh, boy. That hash was no sentence, nothing. That hash just
No,
She just say it.
but we do that
She
sometimes.
just say it.
Just say
Oh God,
hi.
let the girl win now. Let the girl win. Let her win. Let
Don't
her
try to
win.
come in here and take my stuff. Don't try to come in here and take my stuff. You better hang up.
When them
But she go
fighting-
hash her.
I'll see you women I'm afraid of, but I'm very much afraid of Felicia. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you better
So,
go.
I'm sorry.
I worked hard. You in here talking about that wasn't a whole sentence.
She win. Let the girl have a crown. She good.
Great job, right, guys. Great
Yeah,
job.
man.
You guys
Salute,
take
salute.
Thank
Blessings.
you.
care. Bless.
I
Take
think,
care, bye-bye.
yeah, Wendell and Jace is the same race set, and they're the same
Yeah,
kind of
they
curly
kind of
hair.
look the same.
What?
I think you and Jus Jase are the
race?
same race. Yeah, all the same
Yeah.
kind of curly hair.
Honestly,
But what
no,
the jail is this, boy?
Honestly, when I was smaller, not as in younger, but
Uh-huh.
you didn't know when I was smaller, people used to tell me that Jace reminds them of me and vice versa.
Yeah,
Okay,
I saw
okay.
it when he came in. I
I
said that
could
looked
see
like
it.
Wendell. Yeah.
I could see it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but I'm still I'm still upset. You try to take my win.
Oh,
so you better, it's time to go.
Never.
It's time to go.
Never.
It's time. You have a good night. You have a good night.
Of course, Jace, that is Wendell Bump out of W107.1.
Okay, yeah.
And
That's
he
my neighbor
also-
then.
Yeah.
That's my neighbor, right?
Shine
right,
Street,
right.
yeah.
Shine Street, yeah.
Hi,
Hi,
good
good
afternoon.
evening.
Good night.
Hi.
Good night.
Are you all hearing me?
Clearly.
are.
Hi, it's Ocean.
Hey, Ocean! What?
Since the comment section, Jenny was waiting for us to call about the sister wife situation.
Oh,
Yeah, she's the one that wants to know about the sister wife.
I'm kidding.
this is
I'm
a wife
kidding.
thing.
Just
Yeah.
calling.
She kidded.
Papa.
She
I'm
kidded. She
kidding.
kidded.
Just calling out some support and Nisa, Jerry, love.
Yeah.
Just Jase, the
Yes.
interview this evening was absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Listen, as I was saying in the comments, you make me feel like I and all could join this
The radio thing.
radio world.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's room for
But I'm not
everybody.
about it.
There's room for
Let's
everybody.
forget that one time. There's love, there's one you love. You guys keep up the good work.
Thank
Bless
you.
Christ.
Thank you so
Right, all right.
much.
Oh, the calls
Oh,
are
is that what we
coming in.
talking about, son? Call in. Call in.
Ocean, you need your own show. Hello, good
Hi,
evening.
good evening.
International call, good evening. Oh, hold up. Come again. Oh, hold up. Come again.
Good night.
Hey, good night. We hardly hear you. Let me see.
Hello.
Right,
Hi.
we hearing you.
Good, we
Nice.
hearing you now, yeah.
Nice, we hearing you.
said good night to Mr. Jus Jase.
Respect, man. Good night. Good night.
Look up to a lot.
Nice, man. Who's this?
Stafford J.
Stafford, boy. Samuel Stafford. Samuel. Samuel.
No, wait, hold up,
Yes,
wait,
sir.
hold
Yes,
up, hold
sir.
up, hold up,
You know-
hold up, holy phone. Stafford from the karate.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow, I don't know.
Yes.
Who does karate?
Yes.
Who's in Colombia or something like that?
Yes. Yes. That's him.
I don't think Colombia, I'm in Santo Domingo.
Santo Domingo.
However, I want to share something with a lot of people to understand. I'm 51 on Tuesday, and when there was Maxis on the stand in downtown, and you're hearing about Jus Jase and Jus Jase, this guy has been around so long and impact on so much of people. Korea and always have the same mentality, never in any controversy, and looking young as hell. I just want to say, Jay, if you could be my role model, just imagine how much people want to tell you the same thing. And I want to say congratulations, keep up the good work.
Salute, bro.
And you know, I have great respect for you, my brother.
Same here, bro. I appreciate it.
Okay, man.
All
right,
stay
brother.
blessed.
Have a good night.
Yeah, man.
Have a good night. Ciao.
Good evening.
Bye. Yeah.
Wow.
Stafford Coley.
Stafford, man.
Stafford Coley. The WhatsApp.
Wow. I don't know who Stafford is, but Jadee is seldom lost for words. So
So that's what happened when you have superstars come
I
to
know
your
no superstar,
podcast.
dog. I know superstar. Come now, man.
listen, I need
Yo,
to
listen,
take.
I have a super tremendous respect for that man who just called. Cause
Yo, he
like
watch me tread with the karate, you know. Tread on him.
No, not even the karate, like his personality,
Yeah,
his strength, what
yeah,
he stands for.
Yes,
You
yes.
understand? I
Yeah.
see he
Yeah, he different. He different.
different,
He
bro.
different, but
like
salute him. He's
Because
a big one.
I follow his page.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he's a big one. He's a big one. He's a big one. He's a big one.
Yes.
He's a big one.
I'm like anyway,
Jay.
yo,
Trent, if you're calling, you have to call
This is
Jadee's
right.
number because you're not gonna they won't hear you.
No, I know he doesn't know me at all because he only here because of Jus Jase.
Oh gosh.
But at least he's still listening. I could say, hey, Mr. Stafford, blessings, respect, and manners. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you could watch some other time. But yeah, he's really
He's a big
Trent,
one.
you
He's
have
a
to
big
call
one.
he's a
Jadee's number.
big one. All
Let
right,
me
we're
just
trying to
say,
call.
I think may have one more call, but let me just say I heard what I saw in the comment section that Jacksonville wasn't feeling too well. If you know Jacksonville, he
Serious?
is one of our diehard
He was.
Facebook, good Lord, Freiburg viewers to
Right.
know that he's not well. He was in the live, of course. Prior to that, I really hope you feel better, Jackson. We're gonna check up on you after.
Yeah, we're going to chop.
Yeah?
Should let us know, Jax. What's up?
Yeah.
Right? All right, guys. Thank
Is
you
that
so
it for
much.
calls?
Yeah. All right, we're going to take. All right, we got
All
one
right, one
more.
more.
One more.
I still at Stafford calling on the phone.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Hey, what's up,
Good
Trinity?
evening.
Hi,
I
Jen.
just wanted. I'm fine. How are you?
We
Good.
good.
Thanks for calling.
Right. Well, I wanted to just tell Jus Jase, Jason Allen,
Ooh.
congratulations on all of your success.
Thank
and
you, darling.
continue to do your do. I think you would have opened the door for a lot of different things tonight. Your confidence is off the chisel.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Right, and that is very warming. I like your honesty. You just did the damn thing tonight.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
I know that Nisa and Jadee will continue to do their thing. I think this was just a door for all of us to just do what God has designed us to do and continue to do your thing. And Jacksonville, I am calling because you couldn't call tonight. Right? And I
Keep him in
really
prayer,
hope that
please.
you feel better.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Teresa.
Closing
All right,
thoughts?
so let's get closing thoughts on the topic. You wanna?
Take the phone number off.
Oh yeah, let me take the phone number off, guys. You wanna read over the topic to let them know what it was before we do closing thoughts? No? Okay, cool. So, because persons might have just come in and they don't know.
Well,
What do
if
think?
you could do it, yeah, to just do it.
But you can read
quickly.
faster than me. You wanna do it? You wanna do
All right,
it quick?
let me get it quickly.
Okay, cool.
All right, so for those of you who don't know, we're getting into closing thoughts. The topic was, hi Jadee, hi Nisa. Nisa, I love you, girl. That's not important.
No, read it. Read the letter. Read the letter.
You remind me of me in so many ways. Hope I get to meet you one day. When I got married, I was so beautiful and sexy. I mean, traffic slowing down kind of vibes. After my second child, my body took a nosedive. I look fat and disgusting to me. And no matter how much guys or weight loss, I just don't look the same. My husband tries to comfort me by saying, no, I'm still beautiful, blah, blah, blah. But I know he's just saying that. I often catch him looking at women like how I used to look, and sex is not the same as before. I'm petrified that he might go with someone else. What could I possibly do if I would die if he leaves me? So that was the topic tonight.
Yeah. So we have closing thoughts, Jace. Closing thoughts, basically. What are your closing thoughts to the
her,
person?
yeah.
My closing thoughts to you, darling. Once again, a one-on-one, you and your husband. Brutal, honest, all right? And of course, counsel between yourselves. You are a married couple. You are a union. This is what you signed up for. This is what you made vows on the altar to do. For better, for worse, sickness and health, till death do us part. Sit down with each other, talk it out, come to a solution, and make sure he helps you to help yourself. All right? You're a team. Work that way. And if he says that, babe, is all right, I love how you're looking still, ask, baby, why you say that? Why you telling me that? Because I feel your mama guy in me. Be brutally honest. Don't be afraid to have the uncomfortable conversations. In marriage, sometimes we like to sweep things under the rug. We can't afford to do that this wrongs. If you're in it for the long haul, togetherness, counsel your union, work it out together, and deal with the issue together. And as far as sex is concerned, find other ways to please your man. Because if you don't please your man, somebody else will.
Other ways like what, boy?
That you see, it was going good till you say that last part for me, you know.
I'm telling you, find
It
other
was
ways.
going
They
good
are
until
real.
you
Watch
say
me.
that.
No, because I was going to, my closing thought is part of what he said there.
I am not disagreeing, and I'm just saying how I feel about that
Because you
statement.
don't agree
And
that if you don't please your man,
No.
somebody else could please your man.
Didn't you just hear
Patrice
me
Roberts
say?
said that? No?
Didn't you just hear me say I don't disagree with it? I
All
just
the
don't
don't
like
fight
it.
now, don't fight now.
No, but you understand what
I
I'm saying?
understand
It's
what
like
you're
saying you don't like it. You was going good until you say that. I'm not disagreeing, but that's how that statement makes me feel.
It triggers you. That last part triggers you.
it's a
That's all it
trigger.
is. That's all it is, Jay. Don't worry yourself. Don't
Me
fight
know
it.
I'm to you.
I know the Bible say no, you better
right.
Night make
come
the sleep.
back together with
If you
your
want to
husband
go,
before the enemy makes a way. Hallelujah.
I find you have a tone in your voice I don't like.
The Bible says, Shadarabakosha, Rabababa, Shadarababa.
Anyway, can I go first before you?
Go ahead.
What I was saying is I just didn't like the truth.
Yeah, the truth.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's what it is. But you had that's the thing with me. I am brutally honest.
I don't.
I'm brutally
Counter
honest.
tree, Nisa. Counter tree.
Brent, brutally honest. That's the
Hi,
only
Betty.
way. In other words, you can't, if I had to take the band-aid off, I'm pulling it off.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
slowly
do it
pulling
slow.
thing and it man, let me just rip it off, deal with the pain, and let it heal.
My closing thoughts are this. As a woman, I know how hard it is when you don't like what you see.
Amen.
As a woman myself, I have struggled in my own, not marriage, but when Jadee and I were dating, I could not accept his compliments. You know why? Because I didn't believe it in the first place.
She could.
No, you seem to have, you remember that what you was. There's nothing with remembering what you were, but you had 2 kids and life happens to us. And sometimes, like I had a C-section and I have been doing, you name it, Pilates, I walking, my foot up in the, I'm doing all kind of thing. And I still have this fupa. No matter what I do, the fupa
It ain't going nowhere.
I said, I just know how to put some,
What's a fupa?
it's a,
The
this little
fat
thing
under
here.
the P area.
Yeah.
Oh. So have
It's-
some people
and
have
it's-
that,
FUPA.
have some people have that under the neck. What do you call that?
It's not a fupa.
It's not a fupa. It's definitely not a fupa.
It's not a fupa. So it's right under that C-section thing. And, you know, I used to recognize how he would respond when I would not be able to take his compliments to me.
Right.
Even now, if I realize I gain a little
Couple
weight,
pounds,
I would
yeah.
say, well, babe, I'm fat. And Jadee would say, no, babe, you look great. And I would say,
You mama guy in
I
there.
would say,
You mama guy in there.
you know, but faithfully, the man just never. I don't feel like he's ever lied to me about certain things, and I feel like he would say, "You're not a little chubby there, but let me go on the gym now. Like, that's the kind of relationship we have cultivated over the years, and it's really helped me. What's important is that you also realize that you want to be comfortable with yourself for yourself. Now, I know you're in a relationship, and the world has taught us that you gotta cater to me. This catering lifestyle could get you in problems. Cater to yourself first. I know you have a husband, and you're saying that you realize his eyes roving, but I think because of your insecurity at this time, you are probably seeing something that is not there.
There you go.
Especially if the man is honest with you. He fought, right? He's saying, let me do it. You're good. So don't allow. Jadee would always tell me, relax. That is one of the problems he would say women lose out in life for. Relax. Yeah, he's still there. He encouraging you. If you feel like you need to go harder, you could go harder. But don't put that on him at all. Like, because he encouraging you. Be the best that you could be for you. Our bodies change. I had a 23-inch waist before I had my son. I realized it's probably never going to come back, but my value as a woman, even after I had my son, it just went up. I am more than what my waist is. I am much more than what I used to look like. I feel like, I also feel like life has just begun for me, and it's because I look inside. I don't look on the outside. Of course, the outside in this world has its place. I get it, but don't lose focus and end up losing what you actually have.
Bang.
Let me bring it from you get the ending of the round of applause. I'll take it. Get the ending of it. Right?
But we're going on with you.
Yeah, taking up there. All right,
Jadee?
so my closing thoughts.
I was trying to look dead in the camera there.
From the heart.
He miserable, you know that, right?
No,
I see.
No,
I see.
it's real talk. You see,
Yeah.
you had I think you have to know your husband, right? If you know that or if you really feel deep down that he just saying certain things for saying certain things, and you know that dude, because watch me, right? It has some women, they really look a particular way, and they know how to get involved in the relationship.
Meaning how they know how they used to look before.
The snatch.
Yeah. Let me be real. If you know that your husband really come wrong for that. Right?
So what?
No, boy, I'm telling you.
So-
I know some
so-
men.
so
No,
people-
because I'm talking based from my experience. I know some men who gone wrong, who went wrong. They know wives because of how they look. But I've been thinking you might, you know,
They go stay so.
They will stay so forever.
Yeah.
You understand? And there's one particular person I'm thinking about right
Like
right,
who
right
so?
now.
I had to hit it back.
But don't play that. Anyway, so yeah, that one particular person. Remember what I talking about,
I know.
Right. Remember when they did when they start to go through certain body changes. Right? When they start to go through certain body changes, how they end up switching up. You understand? So why I had to say is this, right? Brace yourself, Yeah, brace yourself. Don't go in it. Don't have a part in your heart and in your mind that bad things could happen.
You
could get a horn.
What are you doing?
He basically saying brace for impact.
Yeah. Huh? Fix money, babe. Fix money.
Basically saying
So I don't
Brace for
understand.
impact.
DEFCON 5.
You sickening, boy. You're sickening.
Brace for
It
impact.
coming.
And is he silence before?
coming,
like
yes.
he going and say something?
Prolific, profound.
No, because even when you're on a
Brace for
flight,
impact.
even when you're on a flight and things looking rough, it looking bad, the pilot and all they say, hey, this thing ain't looking too good, We mightn't have a safe landing here.
Oxygen tank.
We
Oxygen mask.
might not. It may or it may not. But just in case, prepare yourself
Prepare.
for some turbulence and some rough landing.
Why she had to prepare herself for turbulence? Because she's...
if you don't prepare, that is when you're going and mash up yourself mentally and want to play, you're going and do harm to yourself. So you have to do in the back of your mind somewhere along the line.
Jadee, what?
In the back of your mind, it could go south.
Thank you, Lois. She's saying this is a harsh point after the lady said she had 2 children. What are you doing?
All that, you're lucky it's not 4.
I just tell all you.
Jesus.
I just tell all you women, this Jadee closing thoughts, eh? But this way, all this thing that making sure and just keep, listen.
Nope.
They don't keep them.
Well, let's stay out of my closing thoughts.
Yeah, but you're aggravating me.
Well, let's stay out of my closing thoughts, right?
Child. I have a child.
Family, right?
Brace for impact.
Brace for impact. Now, I pray in the name of Jesus.
Yes.
I can't handle
that wouldn't happen.
That it won't happen and all will go well and all of these things. But guess what? Brace for impact. Next thing you know,
chat.
you end up with somebody
Well,
who you used to look like and whatever. No, with that said, don't make that go and push you to do negative things to yourself. Don't make that devalue who you are and all these good things that all of them say, Jason, all of them, and Nisa say.
Jason, all of them.
Right? All of that have its place.
My name is always called first thing. That's our next thing.
All of it has its place, and it's really no. But at the same time, too, don't figure that it can happen, and the next thing you know, boy, I ain't see this coming, and I never thought.
I tell you, night make her sleep, you know. Night make her sleep. If you want a baby, it might be safer to have a dog. Because you see what Jadee just said there? That is the reason why I tell myself I don't want to have no children for no man again. Because
you have no kids at all, Nisa?
I have a 22-year-old.
Okay.
And that's it. When I got the first contraction, I said, I'm not coming back here. Not for people who just leave. Or they just leave for less than... Look at what you're telling the lady.
Brace for impact.
Brace for impact. Because he's still in preschool. So you meet me one way and as you say, I'm supposed to stay the same way. Look here. Just let me end this show because...
Yeah, what was on
Go to commercial!
Jus Jase.
Yes, sir.
You have been on flights where you get a little turbulence.
Of course. But the plane ain't go crash, Jadee.
You never know.
There's safety requirements, yes. You go through the safety procedures and so on. But you don't go in a plane saying this plane going and crash.
No, you're not saying that.
You don't have it in your brain that this plane is going to crash.
Everybody they say
it might be possible, right? But you're not. But you saying brace for impact like be going to crash.
When you hit that turbulence, you ever get a real bad turbulence, and you tell yourself,
"This is it.
This is it." You brace for impact.
You will brace that pot in the back there for supper. Brace.
Learn to fry a bake.
Cut up some onion tonight because I done.
All I'm saying is this, right?
I don't like it.
Don't be overwhelmed. God forbid if something terrible happen, you're gonna be okay.
Darling, right? He's just preparing you for the worst in case it happens. For the worst. Right?
That's horrible.
But we want you to not think of the worst is going to happen.
I agree.
We want you to, of course, make a resolution or get a resolution to the problem. All right? You and your husband work together and make it happen.
Who is the Christian here? You or me? What are we doing here?
I
you
think
preaching?
Is
you
preaching?
I'm spiritually grounded. I'm spiritually grounded. Spiritually grounded.
Who is preaching here? Just Jason? No, listen, we all agree, we all agree. But
we say the same thing, but in different ways.
Yeah. But all right, so Jus Jase.
Yes, sir.
Man, it has been an honor. It has been.
I'm still trying to get over your closing thoughts. You understand?
Oh Lord. I
cannot believe it.
Music.
I can't believe it. But great for impact.
Oh, good. Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for having me on the show. I had a blast. Nice. All right. Thanks for giving me my flowers. One of the very few people. There was only one other interview I did pertaining to my career and interviewing me. I'm normally on the other side of the fence in terms of that.
Yeah.
Right. And I just want to thank you guys. Salute you guys on a tremendous job you're doing. I admire what you guys are doing. Keep doing what you're doing. And may God bless you both and give you the strength, health,
Thank you.
prosperity to continue
to brace for impact.
Brace for impact. Go to commercial.
Jus Jase, listen, guys, I was so excited when I said, Jase, would you come? He said, yeah, I'm coming. I thought you was playing with me. Eh?
I was scared. I said, you
And
going to
then
come for real?
Yeah, he said he's coming. Where they could find you on his socials, and again, let them know where they could hear you on.
Simple. All my socials, same handle, Just Jase 868. JUSJASE 868. Why am I clapping? JUSJASE 868. All right, on everything from Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all right, Twitch. You can get me all there. Facebook, I have the Just Jase.
Twitch?
Yeah, I'm on Twitch too.
What is Twitch?
What you doing on them young people Twitch?
Yeah,
You
Twitch.
Really different vibe.
During COVID, I was doing live streams, DJing, and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I was there. So I
Nice.
still have the Twitch channel there. Facebook fan page, the public figure fan page on Facebook. You can get that there. And of course, for all things Just Jase related, go to my website, justjase.com. All right, justjase.com, the website. You can get everything there in terms of booking me to do shows, whatever
Hosting
it is.
events and all
everything,
of that.
commercials,
Host
the
events.
works. And of course, very soon I'm going to have the merch line out. So this is why the bright thing is out. This is
Nice.
Just Jase. One of the Just Jase hoodies, parental
Somebody
advisory.
did ask what's on your shirt.
Yeah,
so
what it says?
Just Jase is on the set. Parental advisory.
Jus Jase is
Just
on the set.
That's me, DJing.
Gotcha.
All right, so I have some other stuff. When I did the promo, you'll see the I'm the DJ with the Just Jase at the bottom I did for the reel.
Yes.
For the show.
Yes.
All that's part of the merch that's going to be coming pretty soon. And I'll start clapping again. I'm going to stop that. And justjase.com. That's it. So check me out. Salute.
Nice,
Monday to
nice.
Friday, Hot 93, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And Sundays, I do the Beach Run Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
The
Beach Run
beach.
Sunday.
Do
So I
you do the you mentioned the TikTok?
Nah, I'm not on TikTok. I can't
You
do
know what?
TikTok. I don't
You know what I
TikTok.
think?
I
You
don't
know what I
TikTok.
think will be super interesting. Let me pull this music right now. You know what I
Yeah.
think will be super interesting because couples have its niche, have its
Yeah.
thing. You
Yeah.
understand? I think people would love to see you and your wife
On TikTok.
in TikTok doing a couples thing.
All right. I'll think about it and do it.
Because your Instagram, you're always out there with
Yeah.
your cigar and your thing and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're all a beautiful couple. I
Yes.
think people would like to see
The behind the
the
scenes
behind the
of what we
scenes.
do. Hey.
I think that will be a scene, boy. And God forbid if you take your shirt off.
Oh,
boy.
gosh.
JD, you're going good all the time, man.
Pause.
I just want to say this interview today
Pause.
proved what is going on. This interview today proved why it's important to have healthy energy around you. It
Yes.
adds to your life.
Yes, it does.
Give your heart something to smile about. So as you head into the new week, make sure that you preserve your space, that energy. Make sure nobody come around you and give your age. Next time at the end of the week, you're looking 2 years older. Make sure you're around people who could impact you, empower you, and make you laugh. I just felt like
right.
saying that.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're getting ready to bounce out of here. Where is it? There you go. Okay, so thank you so much to Jus Jase again.
Thank you.
All right, what today is?
Today's the 19th.
19th, Sunday 19th of May.
Because you're here, we're going to let you know who is next week. Can I let them know who's on next week?
Yeah, I know
All right.
you want to.
I'm going to just let them know. All right, so we have Daniel Loveless is on next week, Sunday. He's coming through, and then next week, Sunday, we're going to let you know who's on next Sunday after that, right?
Brace for impact, guys.
Race
Brace
them back.
for in.
Can't wait for part 2 of this. This is going to be fun.
Part 2 going to be crazy. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we out of here.
Salute.
Blessings.
Podcast, read all about it. When it comes to podcasting, we are number one. All these sponsors ready, the big steps ready, the internet of